then stuff happened, and then there was more stuff that happened, and then session ended. There we go. Done.
Oh, nice.
Would you like me to do? Would you like me to do a different recap? Would you like me to try again?
I think it was pretty accurate.
Okay.
Wait, how would you know?
Downtime activities happened. Nothing of extreme note that I can remember. Actually, we had a council meeting. No, we just all got square. We all just got square. We set up a little voting system where the party gets a collective 1 vote, and then the crew gets a collective 1 vote, and then it's the heads of the ship that have their own vote, and everyone has equal say. For some reason, the quartermaster named Steve has his own vote, even though he's not an established character.
His name is not Steve. His name is Paul.
I don't care about Paul.
Paul doesn't care about you either. That's why your fucking rates are so fucking high. You don't care about Paul. Fuck you.
That's not like how that works. Like, he's actively harming himself by doing that.
No, this is a system in place. It's how the system works.
No, it's not. It's how you. Our success is directly tied to their success.
Money.
This is why he shouldn't have a say. He's too emotional. But anyway, all that aside, we had a funny council meeting. Everything was all set up. Everything was all good. To be perfectly honest, it wasn't really too big of a thing. It was very small. We voted on whether or not the hags were going to die. It didn't. Jive had killed some Tommyknockers, and that was revealed to everyone. So, you know.
Jive alive.
Well, he had to. They spotted him when he was rigging the ship to fucking crash and burn. So unfortunately, he had to execute them. Just how it be.
Sounds fake.
Man.
No, it wasn't fake. It was definitely real.
Fake news.
Those are pretty real bodies.
Sorry, I forgot I wasn't muted. I will mute myself.
You don't have to mute yourself. Why do you have to mute? You're part of the fucking campaign. I'm done my recap.
I didn't want to interrupt your recap. I'm sorry.
My recap's fucking over, bitch. There's nothing else.
There's my nuts.
That's really nothing. In fact, it's less than nothing.
I mean, did you go over the future plan that you guys have?
We set up a route. We're going to be going through Waterdeep and a few of the other towns, circling around towards Phandelver, making a Phandalin, not Phandelver, Phandalin, making a pit stop in the Sword Mountains to kill a dragon. No big deal. Then we're heading around to the Mire of Dead Men to take our first swing at a BBEG. And then we're swinging back around through Thornhold, back towards Waterdeep, back towards our current location, to then flank around to Izzy's place. And then we're going to go from there to trending south. Plans have been made. Stuff has been set. Is that all you wanted me to say? Can you move on from me now?
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck away from me.
So that was our last activity of the night. I don't think we had anything to pick.
No one really had any downtime. That was about it.
Except for Seishta. What did Seishta do for downtime?
Yeah, Shasta wasn't a part of the funny council meeting, so Shasta should take notes.
No, I mean, to be fair, she is a literal child, so I don't think she would have anything to add necessarily of worth to that, except for stamping her feet and being like, no, you do things my way.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What could she have been doing? What's available?
All of the adults are playing right now in a funny council meeting.
Is her best buddy? I'm sorry, Time. What's your character's name again?
No, I don't think Soul would be available because Soul would
Soul,
be in the
I'm
front
really
of the council
sorry.
meeting.
Okay, so is Soul available?
Soul was the first to leave the council meeting, I guess, with Jive and Taki.
True facts.
Seishta is bored, and I think she's gonna get into some mischief. Where are the kitchens?
Oh no.
Kitchen is in the middle back. The mess hall.
Oh yeah, she's mischiefing. All right. How
Describe
much flour...
mischiefing. I don't know what that means.
Shenanigans. How much flour would you say is on this ship?
A lot. Probably
Okay.
a lot.
Would it be in one place? In one bag or one drum of flour? Or is it all packed in different bags of flour?
I imagine there's like a shit ton of like bags of flour like within their storage supplies. Because obviously they keep their storage, they keep their foodstuffs in the same place. It's just categorized differently. Like, perishables here more in the front, and like, stuff like bagged flour can be in like the back.
I don't know if you've ever encountered a small child when you are doing things they want to do, but they can't because they're a child, and you decide to leave them alone to retaliate. So she's going to wander into the kitchen. She's very angry that she didn't get to be included in the adult thing because she has always gotten to be included, even if she had nothing to add. So she's like, why is this time different though? So she she goes in there, she's muttering under her breath, stupid, everybody's stupid, I hate them. She now is the cabinet or the place where the pantry, all the flour is stored, is that locked or is it open?
No, it's so like she probably slips in pretty unnoticed because I imagine there's like a lot of those smaller doors that are used to like up and down, like in a hotel, like a little like a mini elevator kind of deal,
Oh, a dumbwaiter.
Yeah, like that. I imagine she got in through one of those. She's seen people. She knows how they work, so she just got in through one of those.
How she got down there without any hands, Lord only knows.
Maybe it's one of those rope pulley ones where you just pull on it once and then it goes up.
Yeah.
And she just grabbed it with her mouth.
She's in her mouth.
Is there anybody in the kitchens currently, or is it all abandoned?
You hear a few people like moving around every now and then, but overall not very populated. It's late at night, so really the only people who are here are just getting late night snacks,
All right. Will I have to sneak over to the flour cabinet?
Would you like to?
Sure.
You want to remain unnoticed.
Yeah, stealth is always optional. Would you like to?
Yes. Because I want to... Let me see here. Okay, let me just...
Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. Ishta starts loading.
Out of my stuff, please.
That's just what cats do.
I know.
So, if it's late at night and the creatures that she's going up against don't have dark vision, then it would be 20.
Yeah, it's advantage. Yeah, you get as much. Although I think in that one would be hilarious, which sucks,
Yeah.
Well, actually, how well lit is the place at night?
I think
at
night.
At night.
It's indoors. The lights really don't usually go off, except for like at people's homes or their rooms and all that stuff.
There's people carrying lanterns, I doubt.
Oh.
Yeah, it would
Hold
matter.
on, sorry guys, just 1 second.
Imagine.
She said 1 second.
Oh.
Yeah.
She both muted and.
I said 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
While she's doing that.
1 second.
Sorry about that. Food is here. So here's what I'm thinking. So is it well lit? Are there people?
It's pretty well lit. There's no kind of people here, but so I imagine this goes to Stacia. You know how to maneuver around people. You're using your height to your own advantage. Pretty much like probably all anyone ever does see, even if they do notice you, is just like this, like the white carrot part of your horn just like poking out above the table. You probably like it's really funny. You concoct this grand idea. because you know that the biggest thing that prevents you from stealthing successfully is your hooves. They clip clop all over the place. So what you do is you see some apples and you just stamp your hooves like into them to dampen the sound. So like you have an apple on each hoof and you start walking around. You manage to get over to the flower stuff and then you fucking slip. They're fucking apples. What did you expect? You know? Slip and fly and just fly body first with full force of a small horse into like a bag of flour.
Kicks them off her feet. I mean, that was her plan originally. She just wants to make a mess because she's angry and she doesn't know how to vent her feelings.
The thing is, the difference here is that you made a mess, but now like you are flour. It's in your nose. It's everywhere.
She's sneezing.
You breathe in more flour as you sneeze. It's never ending.
No! Don't torment the baby.
Yes, kill the child. Yes.
No. Along the way, she's going to tip over as many bags of flour and rip them open. And like, you know how goats do sometimes when they have like a bucket in their mouth or like a horse, like shake it out. You know?
Yeah.
She's gonna be doing that stuff because she's angry. Don't be not
She
including
angry.
her. She's angry.
It's like this is their fault for getting me to do this.
This is their, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's baby logic, isn't it? That's a little kid logic. This is their fault for making me do this. Can she destroy one of the shelves and send things clattering off of it?
Yeah.
Okay, can I roll for that?
Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I just searched something up. So I'm gonna roll a D100, and on a 90 or above, something bad is gonna happen. Funny for me, but bad for you guys.
Can I do I roll to contest or you just roll?
No, it's just me. It's just a chance happening.
Okay, go ahead.
And if you're curious, I just looked up: is flour combustible? It in fact is. It is highly flammable. In fact, flour dust specifically is more explosive than gunpowder, and
What?
35 times more combustible than coal dust.
Well,
Damn.
I want to specify something really fast. I already know what that kind of looks like. It's not nearly as much of a kick as you might expect. It's
I know.
very flashy.
Oh, no, I know. It's like a flashy thing, but just like as far as the event goes, like maybe like a small fire could have started from this. It's not the whole entire thing is not going to be.
Oh, I know. I just don't. I'm just letting you know it's not going to spontaneously explode and then everyone is dead. It's going to be like a small little fucking fart of fire.
Oh, I
if
know.
it's a bag of flour.
I know. Hey, get down. Yeah. Good cat. Yeah. So you just fucking destroy this mess hall. What I will be doing is I'm going to deduct a certain amount of rations from the ship as a whole.
How dare you make me do this?
Because they're just fucking destroyed. They're just gone. I do have that on the Daystar. I happen to keep track of that on their cargo. Right now it's at 400. So let's see.
Is would the noise of the shelf being destroyed alert anybody?
Yeah, I imagine like somebody, like maybe one or two crew members just come over, you know. It's 25. It's around 370. Is it? The fuck
But
is this?
Just so you are aware, your microphone is cutting in and out. I
Oh,
would
it is?
prefer if you lower your sensitivity, please. Thank you.
My sensitivity might be a little bit too high. There we go. So just like, yeah, this guy comes down and he's like, the fuck is this? The fuck is happening?
This is the consequences of their actions! I was not included! I'm always included!
I seen shit. What is this? Ghost horse?
Oh no. Oh no, you really don't know.
She headbutt him in the nards.
Make an attack roll.
Okay. What would I use for attack? Oh no, I see it. No. I just roll strength.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see.
Essentially the same thing.
Or I guess athletics. I don't know.
Just a strength roll.
Okay. Where's strength? I don't see it.
And
Oh no, here it is. Never mind, I found it.
And then I'll add your proficiency to it. What's your proficiency?
So.
Or your proficiency modifier, rather.
10.
Proficiency.
10.
Is not 10.
No,
It's 3.
Vice. The total roll would be 10, you fucking numpty. It's 3. The proficiency modifier is 3. 3, 7 plus 3 is fucking 10. I'm gonna kill you.
Go fuck yourself. Fuck you. So yeah. You try to butt him in, like, the nards. You charge forth. You rear your hoof, and, like, what he does is he kind of, like... It's pretty insulting to you, because he just jumps over you.
Is she mad now? Can she wheel around and poke him in the butt?
I'll let you make a second. Yeah.
Okay.
This is like some aggravated assault. What are you doing to this man?
She's upset. She's having a
You rear
tantrum.
around, yeah, and, like, you assault this guy. You jab him, you drive him straight, and, like, in the gluteus maximus, and he gives that a cry out.
Oh god, not the gluteus.
No, hold on. I want you to scream really loud.
I don't want to scare the cat. I want to scream.
Okay, fine. Lame.
Any other day, yes, or maybe in like a week or a few weeks or so.
Do a Tyler one, man.
Get the shit off me! Seshta, because your horn deals technically radiant damage, so like you kind of rear back and you look at your stuff and it's just fucking like there's like white sparks singeing around his pants and around like where the puncture with little sparks kind of flying from it as he's just like clutching his side and just fuck in pure agony.
Can I point something out?
Yeah.
Commoner has 4 hit points.
Do you think this could kill him? Do you think reasonably this could?
Huh? Yeah. If they does Shasta have a natural weapon?
Yeah,
Like,
she
they
has her
have natural
weapon.
It is a natural weapon?
Yeah.
What's the damage die on the natural weapon?
Answer.
I don't want to kill anybody.
Well, you can specify non-lethal and try not to kill anyone. But if
Yeah,
you do over
non-lethal.
if you do 8 damage total, you will instantly kill him.
Non-lethal.
We're gonna try to do non-lethal. It becomes harder to not kill these guys as time goes on. Vice. Babby, what's the damage on your horn?
Do I roll
It would specify if you have a natural weapon.
Okay. Unicorn horn. Okay, here we go.
You're proficient with it. Does 1d4 and 1d8. The chance of you instantly killing him is insanely high, actually.
Oh, damn it.
So at minimum, you will roll 3.
Mhm.
That's at minimum. That's 1d4, roll 1, plus 1 strength. 1d8, roll a 1, 3. At maximum, you will roll and you will hit him for 13 damage and you will die instantly.
Oh my god.
There's a good 70% chance he doesn't die, and a good 30% chance he instantly dies.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to pick up a call.
No, you come.
Vice.
Yeah.
So I've seen the feature. The chance of this guy dying is pretty high. Can I please? I want to see the damage roll really fast to see if he does instantaneously fucking bite the bullet.
Let's see it. This could be a pretty funny canon event for Seshta.
No, she doesn't want to kill anybody.
Let's see it.
She's gonna cast. She has healing.
Oh,
spells
God.
She can use. She has spare the dying. She's gonna.
Oh no! Instantaneous kill is when you get over double maximum hit points. He will literally vaporize and turn into a pile of ash. He will instantly die.
My question is: Are these really commoners? They're soldiers. They're brought
That's
on
up to Vice. That's up to Vice.
I mean,
normally, a commoner is what would represent any normal person.
Yeah, and not all of them are normal people. Obviously, workers and just general guards and everyone, they would have higher statistics. But these guys, these are just food men. They're like privates, you know, like just food guys. These
Now,
are
the
just-
only reason I want to point this out is because a particular thing about this. This is how I ended up killing the Tommyknockers by accident. So, you know, it's only fair.
Oh goodness.
It's only fair.
Did you roll
Oh,
Can't
that's
damage?
why
blame
you-
my character if
That's
someone
why you
else
did the
has
rules
bloody
lawyer.
hands too.
I just want to see the attack roll. I really want
So
to see
one
it.
d4. Okay, and one
It's-
d8.
Okay, that's 4. You need to not roll. You need to roll less than 4 on the d8 to not instantly kill him.
Well, that means
Yes.
You don't instantly kill him. You don't instantly kill him. He's
Okay.
not
Why?
instantaneously dead.
plus strength modifier.
No, that doesn't do anything because it's 3 plus 1, which is 4, plus, and then plus the other one for their strength for strength mod. So that's
What's
just,
your
it's just
strength?
5. Their strength is 1.
Oh, okay. Damn.
It's just 5. Babio didn't roll rolled lower than the amount necessary to instantly kill him. So this guy is down. She specifies non-lethal, therefore stable. So he's fine.
Seishta, what happens with this guy is kind of like as you like your horn is the spark that kind of ignites this like this aforementioned kind of puff of just like as for a brief moment he's singed and engulfed in just like white flames from all the fucking flour dust in the air, and he just gives like a sharp fucking like a sharp scream that's like, yeah, his ass just fucking like as his ass just explodes. He's knocked away a few feet, but like is otherwise just like on the ground, Family Guy style, you know.
Oh no.
Still alive, of course, you know, destabilized, but just it's still because this is like a freak accident, you know, like just that's what this is.
Oh wait. Can I play something real quick? Just
Yeah.
a sound effect.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
the
Does it do
commentaries.
There you go. There you go.
Oh no. Oh no,
Vice.
Yeah.
You'd be unconscious for a number of hours equal to a 2d4
No.
if you're doing it raw.
Let's
Can
see.
she gently
Let's see,
drape a
before-
dish towel over his face as to like try to hide him?
Yeah, you cover your crime. Okay, so roll me could you roll me? He's out for 7 fucking hours.
Oh my fucking god.
Just one shot.
Clocked out till morning, you know.
They're gonna find his roasted fucking body in the fucking mess hall. Completely
God,
fucking
He was
burned,
butterfried.
comatose for 7 hours.
So I like if you
Hold
want
on. No, I want to get more into this. He needs a wound, and he needs a wound. Give him a wound right now. I want you to tell me.
I'm not giving a commoner a fucking wound.
I want to know what the wound would be.
Oh my god. 1v100. Not even that bad. It's a lesser wound.
What's his lesser wound?
A scar on his ass.
Here,
It's immersive. I want to know what kind of injury she's inflicted on him.
It's
Where's
Jack.
Radiant?
Yeah, Jude.
Jet. Oh, he would just get like fucking
The baby
day of
unicorn is-
blindness. So for like he would just like until like I guess like he wakes or has another long rest, he would just have like -2 to wisdom saves. So he's just like fucking he's just seeing sparks. Like his cataracts are just burnt out or something.
You've given him cataracts. You've
Yeah.
burned away his eye jelly.
He's just like groaning incoherently, kind of just like half there, half not. I don't know, and like to kind of hide your crime, albeit accidental. Why don't you like? I guess I could technically take a performance check, maybe nature or survival. There's
Can I
no
at least
really.
can I just try to heal him a little bit?
You could, if
Yeah,
you
you
want to use a
could.
healing spell on him.
No, I
Yeah.
want to use Cure Wounds. At level 1.
Go on ahead. Super cool news, Mr. Viche. I'm just suggesting rules as raw. He would be back up. He would be.
Oh, yeah.
He wouldn't be unconscious no mo. He'd be okay.
You like reinsert your horn into the side of the wound as if it is like a key or something, and you just pump him full straight from the source with like your magical touch, or like your magical touch as he just like shouts with like a start kind of like scrambling up.
She's terrified now.
Like,
She's gonna get in
What the
trouble.
fuck was that? I saw the light, and now I can't see. Help! Help! Help me!
She backs away and runs out the fucking room. She's really scared.
You run the fuck out of there, leaving a trail of flour behind you as like a few others just like fucking, as a few others just like come in,
Well, she leaves her little hoof prints in the flour.
Yeah. No, they do not heal his eyes because it is it's not a leveled spell per the rules. It's a long rest or lesser restoration, I believe, of just any level.
Now,
Lesser Restoration is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Shasta would have access to it, but if Shasta doesn't want to deal with the screaming man,
Actually,
she
wait,
should
no.
just run away.
Oh wait, no. It's not a leveled spell. If it was a leveled spell, like even level 1, then it would work. So, long rest.
Lesser restoration.
Lesser Resto is what you said.
Oh, I have greater restoration. I don't have lesser restoration. That's level 5, and I don't have any spell slots for that.
Even so, I think he heals his cataracts because it's
That'd
a
be
level
overkill.
1 spell.
Like he'll be good come morning, or like yeah.
He'll be fine.
Well, in either case, she runs out of there because she does not want to get in trouble. She looks around for a place to hide. Are there any open rooms nearby that she could hide in?
That's a good question. So you're on the middle deck. That's like
Have her do a survival check to locate a safe location to rest.
Yeah.
That's not a mechanic.
She runs into Leonard's room.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a room.
Oh.
There's living
Goes
quarters.
into Marilyn's room.
You want
There's the living
survival?
quarter. There's the supply room where you just were. The infirm, and then there's the infirmary as well. There's also like the suite of like guest quarters. So, roll survival. Let's see.
27. You could have her locate an ally. You could have her locate.
Yeah, naturally.
just a safe place.
Yeah, like naturally, your friends are the safest option. You kind of hear them distantly around by the. You could have sworn that you saw them or heard them earlier around the infirmary. So you skitter yourself all the way over there, and you kind of just like in a dash, you bump right into Soul, like Solo along with just Taki and Jive, who are both.
Jive, my eyes still
throw 'em on
hurt.
the
What
bed.
did you do to me?
Huh? Oh, I'm over it at this
Why
point.
is it so fucking bright?
I thought it was cool. I'm just sharing my special eyes with you.
Is that Seishta or just a white blob? Points.
No,
It's the gift.
me.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's not.
I guess. Oh.
It's not. It's not me. I'm not me.
why are you
Alright.
whiter than usual?
Sus?
Why are you whiter than usual?
Touche.
That's racist.
Nothing happened. Nothing's going on. Nothing's wrong.
Can I roll insight on her?
I
Go
assist.
ahead and roll insight.
I assist.
Opposed by your deception. Seshta,
I roll.
you're covered in your
22.
crime. Roll with disadvantage. Seshta.
Roll
What do I
22
roll?
plus 2. So
Roll
24.
roll deception with advantage.
Deception with disadvantage.
You gotta beat a 24.
Okay, deception.
Alright. So I'm able to glean that she's in trouble. Is this correct, Mr. Viche?
Yeah. You like
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come around to Shasta. I'm gonna put my arm around her. I'm gonna lean in real close. What'd you do?
I'm in trouble.
No one else can hear. It's just us. What'd you do?
I'm not gonna tell you. You rapped on me.
Yeah, I can help you fix it.
No. I'm not
What'd you do?
supposed to get. I'm not supposed to make deals with people like you, cause you're gonna come and ask me for a favor sometime in the future.
No, I'm not.
I didn't know that.
I mean, like,
I didn't do anything.
What?
Can I look at like her footsteps and just see where she went?
Yeah, there's nothing telling you can't track her. In fact, you kind of hear like a distant commotion, kind of telling you that, like the reverse could also happen very soon. You know.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give her a nod. I'm gonna give her a thumbs up. I'm gonna pat her on the flank, and then I'm just gonna make my way conspicuously, following her trail behind her.
I'm gonna get like a wet, like I don't know, a fucking.
I'm gonna find what she's wrought in her wave of destruction, what she's brought into the infirmary.
I'm gonna get a moist towel and wipe the flour off of Sage.
Can I?
If you can see it.
Yeah.
Can I look back at Soul and just kind of like, I'm like, come here.
What? You stay here, Taki.
Okay.
Wait. Can Seishta jump in front of them and try to persuade them not to follow the tracks?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. It'd be persuasion, yeah.
Oh shit! Soul's convinced.
Don't go that way. It's not. Nothing is going on.
I have to take care of Taki anyway. Taki's head hurts.
Yeah. If you go that way, you got a stinky bat.
If you say so.
I'm just gonna keep going that way.
No.
Huh? Why not?
No. Didn't you hear me? You're gonna get a stinky bat if you keep going that way.
No, it's perfect. It's perfectly fine.
No, you don't want that. You don't want that.
Nah, I'm gonna go now.
No.
Bye bye.
No.
Bye bye.
Can she grab on his tail and try to pull him back?
You can, but I don't think it would have. I don't think it would have much of an effect. You can't really.
You're small.
grapple.
He's big.
You're
I
small,
am
pretty sure.
small.
Yeah.
You could be dragged along.
I would love to roll acrobatics to contest an athletics check, and I think it would be really fun.
You know, yeah, go ahead. So, like, yeah, Jive, give me your acrobatics check.
Okay, and then I roll. What do I roll?
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a 17.
You'd roll athletics or athletics.
It's athletics for a grapple. You like see where Jive is, and you like go to reach over. You probably go to bite his tail, and then he's just gone. You look forward like 30 paces in front of you, and he's there as if he's just fucking teleported because he moves ungodly fast.
Shrestha, honey, what did you do? And you're not in trouble.
You can.
Do anything.
Tail swishing,
Do you wanna-
sweating. Ears go back.
Do you want to talk about it later?
I did not hurt anybody. I didn't break anything on purpose.
Then why are you filled with flour?
Soul just shrugs.
It's not flour. It's pixie dust.
Kif. Now even I know that's a lie.
No, you don't.
That seems checked out.
Checks out.
How are your eyes,
I'm
Taki?
I'm using the 22 persuasion. I don't know.
I'm just saying, she has all the tells of someone extremely guilty.
You know
Her ears
what?
are back. Her tail is swishing. Her eyes are like darting.
You know
around.
what? As your punishment, I'm gonna clean you up. Yep, hold still. Come here. Wipe.
I'm going it alone.
Alright, what does Jinx see?
Jive. Oh,
Jive.
my sis meets up with me along the way. It seems.
Oh.
I just passed by Jinx. It's just.
Cold. I fucking hate not having fur. It's the worst.
No, it is pretty gross. I can't relate.
It's so goddamn cold.
You want to follow me to see what fucked up shit happened? There's like screaming in that direction.
Yes, I'm already on the way.
We follow the screaming by the screams of agony.
just like probably woke up to it. It's just like, what the hell? Why is someone like screaming at him?
Someone's screaming in rock rubble agony. What do we find, guys?
So
We follow the trail of
So
flower.
like as you guys go around the table, there because obviously you go through the mess hall and then there's like a counter because there's like the kitchen in the back and next to the kitchen is like the storage area. Obviously they're right both of them and like immediately past the counter, there is this cloud, this haze in the air, and it reeks of nothingness because flour doesn't necessarily have a scent other than it's just choking. So like cover your noses real quick and squint your eyes as you kind of like you listen to just like the muffled just yelling and just like kind of like there and kind of like just very angry, aggravated talking. Just looking inside, it's like a fucking disaster. One of the shelves of like a bunch of like of perishables. I imagine like not necessarily delicacies, but like things in glass, like pickle jars or pickled eggs or fuck, what else do you put in jars? Honey, like honey, jelly, jam, all that kind of stuff. They just been all smashed on the ground from like something having knocked it all over, and just flour is fucking everywhere. There are so many bags that were put in the back and like put on top of each other. All of them have just been ripped open. Their guts just spilled all across the room, and like one of the crew members is just like on the floor, just like rubbing his eyes. He looks like shit. He looks like if he got struck by lightning and had been caked in just white flour, like briefly singed. The faint smell of singed flesh hangs in the air too. In fact, just the others are just kind of exclaiming, like, "We lost fucking. Oh God, these are weeks of ration, just fucking gone. What the fuck happened?"
You can ask the guy who's charred in the ground. As I like enter like the door, and I imagine they probably jump because it's me.
What the
Fuck,
fuck is happening?
Don't do that.
What's
do
going
what?
on? Don't check on you. Don't make sure everything is okay. All right, I'll see you later.
Sneak up on us.
Oh, okay.
God.
You literally just walked through the door.
Well, we didn't hear you. That's not the point here. Fucking, what was it? A horse ghost? A horse ghost fucking came in here and tore the place up, and when you went to investigate, fucking got jabbed in the ass, and
Okay, slow down. Horse ghost. What?
yes, a horse ghost.
That's not.
I don't.
Or maybe
I
more
don't
of a
know.
pony ghost. That's what he told. Maybe a little bit more of a pony ghost. And the
To be
crew member looks
fair-
over to the guy on the floor. He's like, I saw it. I saw it with my own two eyes. It hurt me. The spirit of a mare.
And to be fair, I don't know of any like horses on this ship. To be fair, only a unicorn. They're not like the same thing, So
All right.
A unicorn ghost. It was wreathed in white and had these pitch black eyes. I could see my own soul in them.
All right. So, did you break everything after seeing the horse ghost, or did they break everything?
I came in here after hearing a loud crash, and I came in and the place was just torn open, and then it charged at me, and I jumped over it, but then it came back again, and then all of a sudden I was wreathed in the most pain I've ever experienced. I was engulfed in white fire and out for what seemed like an age before I woke up.
So you attacked, and then it attacked back. Is this correct?
No,
No?
it attacked me. I just jumped over it to avoid it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were
charged me.
describing. Okay, I got you. So it charged you. You jumped over it heroically, I assume, and then immediately it stabbed you.
got bodied.
And you just got bodied, and then it set the entire room on fire and broke everything.
The breaking happened before, but not the fire. Flour dust is flammable, but only briefly, like gunpowder.
It does definitely light up pretty good. You mind if I look around?
Go ahead.
Jinx, you want to help me, like old times?
Yeah,
Well, help
I'm
me.
here.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna apply guidance to myself. I'm gonna roll investigation with advantage.
Bang, bang. So you're able to determine here. Kind of looks like the exact sequence of events that happened, thanks to like just the different hoof markings and just. The thing is, it's a little bit morbid how you're able to go about it because you've killed like countless people, specifically like from afar with like guns and rifles. You've seen people die, and thusly you're able to recognize what kind of death they died from the trajectory of like their blood or their matter, that kind of stuff, how it's sprayed on the wall. And you apply a similar tactic here. The flower that exploded kind of showed that something small had just cut into all these flour, had cut in and crashed into all these flour bags, pretty much, just kicking up a storm, pretty much, and had proceeded to knock down all those shells before.
Am I seeing little hoof prints that match the exact size of Shasta's?
Yep, exact. Yeah, it was her.
All right.
The worst Ace
All right.
Attorney case ever.
I think I have all the information I need here.
What's the verdict?
Yeah, it's a horse ghost, all right. We'll have to perform an exorcism. That's a horse ghost.
I agree. This could only be done by a horse ghost.
Roll deception with advantage.
Wait. You want me to roll it? Yeah, you want me to roll it?
You're the one saying it. I want you to roll it. You're saying it.
No, she's backing me up, and she's really
Guess for it. Gaslight. Wait, where's my deception?
Gaslight,
Please
go
swear.
boss. Gaslight, go boss.
Guidance. 28.
28.
I thought ghosts couldn't hurt people. They.
I mean, it really depends. They can hurt people if you've sinned in the past against them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think
Like
the
it-
horse ghost.
Did you perhaps eat horse meat at a horse grave or something like that, or?
No, not that I remember. I loved my horse before it died tragically in war.
Oh, you took it to a war. That's why it's probably your horse trying to your horse trying to come
God.
back to you.
How could this have happened? You have to help me exercise it. The ghost cost us 40 pounds worth of rations alone. Do you know how much we could have done with that flour?
All right, we'll help you exorcise the horse ghost.
Indeed.
This is going to be a long and arduous process. It's going to take a lot of work. I hope you're up for the task, my friend.
We have to do it. We can't lose more food.
It's tied to you, by the way. It's following you. It'll hunt you down each night. I'm telling you.
We're gonna need to do a ritual circle. We're gonna need to cover you in flour as well. Give you a mane. You know what I mean?
Maybe
I'm
like
already
paint your
covered in
body.
flour.
Maybe like
You're perfect.
etch
You're
roots into your body.
perfect. Yeah. You're gonna need to hold this horseshoe right here. It's like Jinx just produces a horseshoe out of nowhere. You hear?
All right. He holds on to it.
You're gonna need to hold onto my hand, and I spit. I hawk a loogie onto my hand, and I hold it out to him.
He holds it.
You're also gonna need to wear this hat, and it's like a dunce cap, and she's gonna put it on his head.
He wears the hat, looking more
Bryce, I'd like to
terrified.
perform ceremony. That's the ceremony. Sorry.
That's sanctuary. There it is.
Ceremony.
What are you doing? Are you doing bless water or some shit on it?
No. I'm using. I want to dedicate him. I want to use dedication.
He is dedicated to the service of Oberon.
Yeah, I want to try to sway him over to Oberon using the horse ghost.
Vincent,
All right,
go
so
ahead.
we're gonna need a buffer between you and the horse ghost, and I think the go-to choice here has to be a Fey god. I'm going to channel Oberon. You'll have to serve him dutifully for the rest of your life, but it beats being killed by a horse ghost, I bet.
Oberon, that narrow-minded fairy.
Hey, don't say that out loud.
It's either that or you die, man. He's your one hope. I'm sorry.
I don't want to die.
All right, well, Oberon, it is that. I'm gonna like listen. Like, I'm gonna have like the moth whisper into my ear. I'm going to relay to him his Oberon desires.
You put the moth up to his ear.
What does it want from you? Are you able to interpret it?
I don't know. I feel funny though. My bless.
Just keep listening.
Is it?
Just keep listening.
It seems your connection is not strong enough.
It
have to
starts,
believe more.
and then the moth kind of climbs down, and it starts eating at his shirt.
Oh. That's good.
Is it worked? Is it over?
Not quite. I think it's gonna take like 7 more days.
Oh God.
Yeah. You'll have to make generous donations to Oberon every once in a while. Just come visit me and then leave some gold for me. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
All right. Thank you. I don't know what I could have done without this.
No problem.
Yeah, just
I'm like pulling coins out of my purse and handing them to Jane. Oh wait, I don't have any gold.
No gold.
I like open up my purse. I think my purse. I show Jigs my empty coin pocket. I just frown.
Moth flies out. Moth flies out of your empty coin purse.
I'll have to pay you back later.
She nods.
You could have sworn you could have sworn there's money in there. And like I don't know, like that moth seems kind of fat, kind of suspiciously coin shaped. You know?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
On the way.
Well, our work here is done.
We have brought the word of God to him. Great.
We've exorcised the horse ghost. Good work, boys. All right, everyone, start cleaning.
Except for him. He needs to stay in the circle.
Yeah, except for him. He's going to stay in the pentagram that we drew for him. Make sure you recite the mantra for at least 2 hours, by the way.
What mantra?
Here, he gives him the orange lantern mantra. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. It's mine. He just...
So fucking stupid.
What's mine is mine is mine is mine, and not yours.
I mean, that sounds like something Oberon would say.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so Kenny, you notice that Kenny or Jive, you notice that like this moth kind of, as you guys are leaving, it flies back under your shoulder, and moths have kind of like 4 different wings, and like its are like the bright snowflake blue. However, one of them is changed after this. Like one of them is now, it almost resembles a butterfly wing. One of like the segments, you know how it has like the 2 upper wings and the 2 lower ones. Like one of them is now, it almost resembles a butterfly's. It's changing. What? You don't know? Maybe you do.
We got some great synergy there, sis. It was great. Nice job.
It was almost like we were born 1 second apart.
Was it 1 second? I thought it was 6 because it takes an action to deliver a child.
True.
One of you was a bonus action.
Oh no!
I was the bonus action.
Wait,
God forbid, want to use the action surge.
There was a
God.
There was a secret reaction child that you never did die.
There's a fucking hasted action child.
Wait, Jeff.
Yeah.
If I was the action, the main action, and you were the bonus action,
yeah,
that means there was a reaction, then an action surge, and then there was also a cunning action.
Yeah.
What? You're forgetting
Best
above
way
all
to describe birth.
the stillborn reaction.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're forgetting about our mom's 3 stillborn children.
How many litters?
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
It was the runt of the litter.
Rest in peace, our brothers and sisters.
Or sisters.
May they burn in hell.
Losers.
Just like walking back to the party. They
Oh,
can go
you-
now.
Thank you for getting Seishta off the hook for now.
Literally just
You see what we're gonna
gaslighting.
do?
Just freaking start gaslighting.
You think they were just gonna sell Shaced out? No. She's a fucking kid.
Yeah.
They did rambunctious shit as children. They know.
Fucking
Seishta-
horse. How dare? How rude.
Yeah, for real. Seishta is now hiding under Taki's bed in the infirmary.
What are you
The
doing
funny
under
thing is
my
that
bed?
nothing's gonna come of it, and people are gonna be talking about horse ghosts. And then Chase is gonna be like, "I am not a horse when I killed that man." And you're just going to admit to it because you're getting really frustrated.
Yeah.
I mean, unicorns, their one big sin is pride. They have a lot of pride.
Stacia, are you okay under the bed?
Yeah.
Are you not sleepy?
No, I'm fine.
Come here.
No,
Grabs
Taki,
her.
I'm fine.
Grabs her. Use her as a stuffed pillow.
Crap.
Sleeps.
Taki.
She,
What the fuck?
she's like she's half dangling from her grasp like a fucking stuffed animal, you know?
Taki. Taki.
Drool. Drooling.
Oh no.
So as night
Jive.
so as night fades over our lovely party, someone has received our one lucky guest is receiving a nighttime visitor.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Oh.
Find the new session.
Izzy, can you make like a wind chime sound effect as we drift into the dreamscape of Taki?
Oh
Wait, hold on. I have this.
Um,
Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. No,
Minecraft skeletons are approaching you.
no, here it is. Here, yeah.
Oh, I didn't just have to die.
Izzy, so Taki,
Hmm.
you open like as you falling asleep, you open your eyes and you sit up, you sit up and kind of you stretch your arm. You don't feel too rested. You feel kind of weird, in fact.
Oh,
You look around and you're sitting up from your own body.
whoa. What the? Am I dead? I don't feel dead.
Would you like to perform a medicine check on yourself?
Sure.
It's them good painkillers.
Your body's breathing, so
All right. I can
you're not
see
dead.
Seishta still wrestling out of my grasp. I'm breathing. I'm not dead. Her ghostly body gets out from the bed. I feel lighter. Where the fuck am I?
Oh no.
She does the anime like insane face if there's like a POV character, and she just whispers, "Oh no, 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 get away from me! Why not?"
Suddenly manifesting from the scape, Shmeevel. He arrives. He descends from the sky. His arms.
And of course, his ice method friend behind him.
Nah. It's like when you load in a. It's like when you load in a character onto Gary's mod. That's the kind of pose he's got right now.
Taki's
The
in
ice method
forward.
behind him, just putting his nose, and it's like making the Gary's mod ragdoll sound effect.
There's like wind chimes.
What
and
do you
stuff.
want? What do you want from me? It's been 3 days. I
3
think.
days. 3 days, and here I am. Because I
What?
wanted to talk to you.
Great. Is this gonna be a fucking occurrence? Huh?
Yes.
Oh God. Why me? Why
Why?
me?
Well, Taki, you are. Essentially, you have been made the leader of this little cohort of. No, fuck. What's the word? Little leader of this bandwagon of fiends or whatever.
Fan
the
of
saying
misfits.
was. Yeah, something like that.
Great.
But like worse because we were the OG team. But anyways, You still have the baddest ass tacky. Anyways, that wasn't what I was gonna. That's not what I came here to talk to you about. I have had my fun tormenting you for now. How about we catch up to speed? What are you doing right now?
I'm fucking tired. There's a vampire might be in the fucking ship right now.
How the fuck did you get a vampire on
I
your ship?
don't fucking know. Maybe it's in Waterdeep that we fucking picked it up and they snuck in. Or perhaps it snuck in like midway. I don't fucking know. There's a vampire. And it's not Soul.
Oh, the Soul.
The buff elven cleric that we have.
That one.
Yes. That one. Anyways, we are coming back towards Waterdeep to pick up some.
It's got a nice ass.
Yeah. What if it's you with everyone's asses?
Wait, you're coming back to Waterdeep?
Yeah.
After. What?
It's long story short. We listen, Shmeeble. It's been a fucking wild ride, and I'm tired. Shit. It's more chaotic than our OG party. I'm just gonna say that. In short, we have basically sustaining the situation at the moment. So, if you see the map, we are going towards the smaller tree now. We're basically gonna recruit a lot of people on the board because we are running a skeleton crew on the ship right now. So we're coming back to Waterdeep, pick up some gold, basically get some equipment to load in and out, and then we will go towards Red Lodge to pick up some more recruits and people who are wanting to join us in our expedition, and also to Vandalen, where we have to go back to Wave Echo Cave to get more items. In short, we are trying to prepare for the inevitable and more and more. We are saving melee size for later because right now, during this situation, seeing what we have done so far, we are not up to task nor up to the manpower that we are currently in. So we're coming back, get our shit together, and basically making a better path.
Okay, so you made it 3 days out into the open air, took notice of the tree, realized that you were lacking severely.
Yep.
And
also the ship almost fucking plunged down into mayhem and almost blow up by a certain cat named Jive. But yeah.
Man, you're fine.
Listen, Smeagol, I don't know. Okay? What do you want me to do?
Okay. It's fine, I guess. I mean, I am rather concerned about the goings-on in Marilis tribe. I do believe you guys had a scrying orb, did you not?
Yes, and what we learned so far that from Marilis tribe, the Misty Forest, yeah, that's the whole tribe. That's the whole shebang. There's no one location. No, it's the whole forest.
I see.
Yeah, it's like Waterdeep, but bigger.
But it's still an expansive territory that they need to keep control, and every day that goes by, they're probably losing some part of it.
Yes, I
They
know.
don't have it all the time in the world.
Yes, I know that. But as of right now, we are gathering as much materials, and I will ask Melody to see what's the situation on her tribe as soon as possible when I'm out of this fucking dream. But as of right now, we need to prioritize the manpower we have so we can at least make it in a timely manner, hopefully into the Misty Forest.
Well, I suppose you're always welcome back in Waterdeep. It's not like I'm gonna have multiple hitmen come after you.
I hope you're joking.
Oh no, the only man who would hit you is probably me. And Booker. And Joran. and Oza.
Here's the thing, I think Joran is married. But okay.
Yeah. But he hits you.
Yeah, he does hit me hard. Either way, can you do me a favor to get everything ready at the readies?
Yeah. I was planning on talking to you a little more, but if you have things to do now, we can perhaps save it for when you do arrive at Waterdeep. It isn't exactly as urgent if you're just gonna be up in the air anyways.
Yeah.
Best save that stuff for later, of course.
I
will say something. If you have any vials of that ichor stuff, just a word of advice, don't eat it.
Did Booker eat it again?
Oh no, it's just Booker's been shitting like crazy, man.
Oh
You
my
would
God.
look at him and
Even
he is,
in the wheelchair?
I don't even know if he's eaten it recently or what, but he's gotten skinny. You'd probably feel pretty depressed just looking at him.
Oh dear.
And just don't comment about his weight. Maybe if you do get to see him again.
All right.
Fucking throwing Val into shit.
But at the very least, can you do me a favor? You know the long haul of fucking books that we have? Yeah, can you like prepare that for easy transport? Because we kind of need that in the ship. We have no books.
Okay. Man, you guys just left without anything.
Listen, what do you want? Jordan has like almost all the haul, man.
That's not my deal. You should have negotiated, Miss Princess.
Listen,
Trade princess.
listen, motherfucker. I'm a fighter, not a. Oh, I'm a trade princess. I negotiate with my tits in their fucking face. I don't do that. I hit things with my sword. I'm gonna hit you next time we meet if you keep this shit up.
That sounds kind of hot.
Oh my fucking God. Get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Get me out of this goddamn dream. I try to shake myself.
Izzy,
Wake up!
Can you make the noise?
Wake up!
Izzy, can you make the noise again? Yeah, Seisha, you're getting strangled by Taki.
No, don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare!
Yeah, you were strangled. Like, make a constitution saving throw.
I swear it was Shmeeple.
Make one constitution saving throw.
It's shining.
The sleeper holder. The sleeper.
Like you're not able to get out. You're just like going like, and then like
you're like strangling Shmeevel, and then you wake up and it fades into Shasta.
Yeah. Smeagol's face is like nothing at all, nothing at all. And then like like his, I don't know, it just elongates as you kind of blink, and you're strangling your beloved unicorn.
I scream. I wake up with a cold sweat. Oh, I'm sorry, Seisha. Oh, baby,
You know what?
I'm so sorry.
You know what? You wake up with a start. You know what? I want
What do you want me to do?
to avoid hurling Sage to like a fucking stuffed animal, and you panic when you wake up. I want
Wisdom saving throw is willpower. Would you like a willpower check?
Yeah.
Why are you abusing the unicorn, boys?
Constitution could be willpower. Yeah, because it's like concentration. That's a concentration.
26.
God damn it. So you manage to like, it's your instinct. You're like about to just pick her up and hurl her across the room like a fucking Muppet, but you manage not to. You realize, oh my God, what have I done?
I'm sorry, baby. Shmeevel has intruded my dream. I pet her.
Skull takes her. What are you doing?
He was in my dream.
What?
We all just hear Jason, not fucking that Taki screaming in her sleep, immediately go to her room, assuming that she's been killed or some shit.
Yeah, like in the morning. Luckily, fucking.
I'm gonna break down her door. I'm like after all the shit that's happened, I'm gonna imagine that someone's fucking trying to kill her. So I like take my foot and slam it.
Well, what happens?
What's going on?
Kick it open.
Why are you screaming?
Because Soul has taken Seishta. You see him like hunched over Taki, pretty much like over her, like kind of covering Seishta, and it looks awfully like, I don't know, say a vampire giving somebody this.
Can I shoot? Can I shoot to kill? Can I
Go for it.
Wait a minute. Wait. Time out. Wait. Jive, you have dark vision because of the cleric shit.
I already had dark vision. It's a looming, gloomy figure, like hunched over you, in your face almost, obscuring your neck. See, here's the thing. Jive takes out his gun. And he's like, "I'll save you, Taki," and then you hear click, 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 He didn't load it. There's no bullets. He's neglected to get ammunition. That's not even a joke. He doesn't have any ammo in his fucking character sheet.
He has the gun, but not
What?
the ammo.
Oh, Soul too. Sorry.
Soul like turns on so fast after hearing you click again, thinking you're gonna blow someone's brains out, but then he turns on and sees the gun pointed at him and he just stares at you. Like he's not
Yeah,
like
I
at
thought
first
you
he
were a
looks
vampire.
surprised, but then he looks unsurprised. He's like, "You're gonna shoot me now?" He like he
No.
yanks Seishta away.
Would you like me to?
No, I would not.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I should have loaded it. I apologize.
You're coming into the infirmary. You are not loading a gun in the infirmary.
I heard screaming.
Sorry. I
I
saw.
didn't mean to kill that man.
You
What
what?
in the world?
Yeah.
You didn't kill
No,
anyone.
no, you didn't kill anyone. It was the horse ghost. Horse ghost.
Yeah, there was a horse
I'm too-
ghost. The horse ghost attacked
yes.
us all.
I'm guessing the horse ghost
The
manifest
horse ghost
itself.
almost killed someone. It wasn't a
Oh,
big deal. They're
Great,
fine.
good. I hope the horse
You were
ghost
good.
was in my nightmares because they oddly look like Shmeevel. Oh,
Now,
What?
Shasta, I want you to know
What the
that
fuck?
if you ever make an accident, throw them overboard.
don't do that. Actually,
Like, what's
No,
on
we're
you?
not.
Never admit to anything.
Like he was strangling me in that
I was sorry. I was
Fuck it,
He's
fuck up.
holding Seishta away. He's holding her like a baby.
Have you seen what I've seen? I've seen the devil.
Well, we should be in
I've
Waterdeep
seen the
today.
devil.
I'm tired of
Sir, you're a
shenanigans.
murderer now.
I'm not.
I'm tired of shenanigans. I'm out of here. I thought there was a vampire. There wasn't one. I've been lied to, and I'm not bored.
Vampire?
Oh yeah. Hey Merilith, there might be a vampire on board.
And you,
Oh.
it didn't occur to you to tell. Okay.
It was. very
Everyone
late
went to
at night.
sleep.
It was very late.
You
It
guys
was
remember the
incredibly late at night.
We didn't have our
Hey, what's that?
advice downtime, so we just slept.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not informing anyone there's a vampire.
I'll
That's what you guys
inform.
think.
I'll inform
Bye.
Edie. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Bye.
But Merilith,
What's the
I just saw Smeevel. He visited my dreams, and it's gonna be more occurring.
Okay.
Oh.
Who's Shmeevel?
You'll see. You'll be in Waterdeep.
Wait, hold on. Mercenary life.
Wait,
Who's
nah,
Shmeevel?
wait, I have the reports right
Yeah,
here. Look.
Yes.
Who's Shmeevel?
I give him a detailed accounting of what a Shmeevel is.
Can I
It's
just
like
I'm just reading. I'm putting my finger down as I read the text, and my jaw slowly widens the further down I get.
It's
Understandable that she was frightened now.
You notice that
That's a
Shmeevel's Shmeevel's document is like at least 10 times longer than everyone else.
Not
I
the.
have a
Not,
feeling a
What?
good
With an
part
ice
is
method?
censored out.
All right, so I have a question.
huh?
So you guys destroyed an entire town, and then Shmeevel just went to town, and then you abandoned them.
What?
Was it in Fandalen or is it the
like,
demon town?
You guys went to this one town. I think it was Fandelphin or whatever the fuck.
Fandalen, yes.
Dolphin.
It says right here in the reports that Shmeevel
Mhm.
went to Pound Town.
Yeah, he,
On
And then you
a-
guys
on the cleric.
destroyed everything, and then you left those people
That
to
was-
wander.
that was his brother.
No, those people were evacuated. What?
Yeah, they went to Neverwinter, and it was
Mm,
not Shmeevel, it was his brother.
No.
Why do you
It
say
says
brother
here
that way?
Accent. Shmeevel took someone to Pound Town. It says right here in
Yeah,
the file.
Oh, yeah,
he
he-
had a night
priestess.
with a priestess.
Why do they know this?
Right here in the file.
I
Why do we know
never
that? Jinx has a long, extensive network.
It's right here in the files.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Pound
Shmeevel
Town
has an
is
illegitimate son in Neverwinter now.
Shmeevel
Yeah.
probably bragged about it too. I'm guessing.
so Chase, I'm sorry. I did not do it out of malice. I did it out of fear.
It's okay.
What did you do?
Most killings are done out of fear.
Taki was strangling me in her sleep.
What?
I didn't mean to.
Murderer.
I felt
Murderer.
my soul leaving my body as I witnessed him.
Now, I might have choked my fair few people, but I've never choked a child before.
I might have gotten people to do the choking for me, but I've never done it myself.
What is
I
wrong
may
with
have
all of
dropped a
you?
chandelier on a child, but I never
So
was
then
directly
that-
related.
Yeah,
I'm
technically
gonna cover
that
Stacia's
means
ears.
technically that
God.
means my hands are clean.
I agree. None of the blood got on me.
Do you sleepwalk or something, Taki?
Listen.
She saw the devil.
She just
Listen,
likes strangling
From here
children.
on out, I cannot control who I dream tonight or
You saw the
tomorrow's
devil.
night.
That's like the hugest excuse. Why can't I make that excuse? I want to be able to say I can't control myself when I sleep and just go on a killing spree. Such
We
a
all know
huge
it's on
cope, Taki.
purpose.
Such a huge
I'm
cope.
He's coping.
He's coping.
He's coping.
He's coping.
Coping. Cope.
Shista, you want some breakfast?
Yeah.
I'll go to
You-
Edie and tell her about the situation of the
Oh,
vampire.
Yeah.
I need
Also let Edie know that at least 40% of the rations are gone.
Oh, can
Great!
you do me a favor, Taki, if you're going to Edie?
Huh? Give me a list.
Oh,
Going to Edie.
Uh-huh.
that vampire
Alright, well,
really
first-
did the number.
First reminder that I gave her infinite honey, which is infinite rations. So she can do something with that. Second, get her to requisition bullets for me. Thank you. I need at least 50.
Okay.
Also, I have a question.
Huh?
Do you happen to have a layout of the Waterdeep Palace?
You have to ask Book of Bone Crusher on that.
I don't want to ask for it from Booker Bone Crusher. I want to ask for it.
I mean,
from
I
Taku
know-
Kuchikara.
I know what it looks like, but I didn't go like deep in.
All right, you know what? I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you can figure it out. I'm not. Ask Olivier. I don't fucking know. He knows more than me.
No, I got to do this alone now.
Okay. I'm going to ED. If anyone needs me, I'll be over there.
Here,
Okay.
Meredith, you can take the gift. I'll handle the patients that are
Again, I'm sorry.
Hey, Soul,
That's okay. That's
Yes.
okay, Taki.
do me a favor.
here. Depends. What do you need help
There's a
with?
guy in the mess hall screaming at the top of his lungs. He should still be there.
What?
Yeah, we told him to recite incantations to exorcise the horse ghost. If you could go on over there and just fix whatever psychological damage he may be going through, that'd be awesome.
You could have told him to come to the infirmary.
We might have done a little bit of gaslighting.
I was a little tired, to be honest, and I kind of didn't want to do it.
Then Merilef, can you stay in the infirmary and check their?
I mean,
I guess.
You know,
Um,
Meredith, how about this? Just when you go to the mess hall to feed Seishta, tell the guy to come over here, and then I can get him checked out.
okay. Sure.
I told him
And
to keep reciting the incantation all night or the horse ghost would violently murder him. I'm not sure what
Wait a minute.
that would do to
I
his
think.
psyche.
Wait, I don't think we should send Merilef if it's a horse. Then, no offense, Merilef.
Where are you saying? You're joking,
I'll
right?
just go and be right back. What's the point in trusting anyone with anything? I'll just do everything
Wait, Taki,
myself. Just
wait,
leaving.
hold on. Wait,
He's
I'm gonna
leaving,
insight
he's gonna
Taki.
go do
Wait,
it.
That was racist. You just made fun of her long face.
Wait,
That's racist.
does Taki actually believe us? Wait, hold on, what?
What the
let's
fuck? Taki
go,
actually
Shista.
believe in the horse ghost?
She has
Well,
a
yeah,
charisma.
like, do you hear?
She has a wisdom.
You
and
didn't
intelligence
freaking
of
hear
10.
what she just said?
Can I like look
Wait,
at Taki
wrong thing,
looking
not to me.
bewildered? I don't know, look at Taki just looking bewildered. Can I see if she's lying to me? I
She's-
need to.
She's like from what she's seen so far, she believes she was like, if it's a horse go, fuck, there's a horse go somewhere.
Jinx is gonna look at Jive and be like, "There's
I
no
don't-
way, right?"
I'm gonna have like depression. Like this is gonna make me genuinely sad. And I'm gonna look at my sister. I'm just frowning. I'm not even laughing.
Oh, Taki.
Speaking
This
of,
is the next in line. This is the next in
The
line.
fucking IQ is so low.
Lamau.
Soul's gonna see character.
So just as you guys kind of begin to disperse and go your separate ways, you hear someone call out, like you're someone calling after you. It's none other than Don Nesnare, your favorite friend. He goes like,
no.
Hey, you guys, wait, don't go just yet. Hold on.
Are you Spanish
Hello.
now, or are you regular Don?
Who the hell is this?
What do you mean regular Don? I've always been this way. Anyways, regardless. Oh, I am Don Nesnare.
Have you been sucking people off?
No.
What?
Those are not the Mexican ideals I uphold.
What is Mexico? Okay, what do you want?
So you
What do you want?
have been
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way he literally just said that.
Yeah. He said those are not the Mexican ideals I uphold.
What?
I'm gonna kill him.
So
What's Mexico?
So Nesnar, what he does is he procures this parchment. It's just like a few brief notes.
Oh
He's like,
shit!
well, I did a little bit of research into the area as you asked, and I uncovered a little bit of secrets. Well, I requisitioned a few legend scrolls, made some checks with what history I remember. But other than that, so there aren't very many tunnels. The few that exist are very straightforward. They don't tend to go off into a bunch of different paths as you would normally expect. And the reason for that is this entire region is covered in the dead. People far before us, ages and ages, centuries and centuries before us, they so decided to bury countless of the dead here. And well, as you might know, the spell plague, even though it happened who knows how long ago, left residuals of magic, and magic, like other things, tends to seep into the ground. And therefore, there's quite the unusual amount of encounters with the undead down below, and they're not typical undead. There's giant corpses, giant creatures, and other stuff that happens to be found. Not to mention all the magical residue on them, or perhaps the magical weapons or anything that might be on them. I digress, of course, though. But if we do wish to traverse through those, you should expect such. A friendly visit from the undead, of course, because entrances exist. Besides the one in Fendalen that I encountered you all through before, one exists within Rasalantar's keep, slightly to the west of Rasalantar, obviously, and another one near the Mirror of Dead Men.
We'll keep it in mind. Thank you very much, Nesnar, for telling us where we can find the funky underground tunnels I was curious about. I really appreciate it.
Boss, it is
rude. Can you do me another favor?
Yes.
There's a guy. He's been sucking people off. I need you to find him.
That is a terrible way to say that.
That is a very terrible way to say that, guy.
Why would you say it like that?
Homosexual in Spanish? In like an offensive way.
He's been sucking people off.
Poto?
Yeah.
Do I look Poto to you, sir?
Either way, Don, just there's a vampire loose. Just keep an eye out, okay?
So what? What do I look like? A vampire monster hunter?
I'm just warning you, there might be a vampire out there, okay?
I mean, I might have some old family recipes that help to deal with their kinds. They are technically undead, so, well, if we do.
How about you do me a favor?
Yes.
We're going, Taki's going to go talk to ED about it. How about you go to Paul, the quartermaster, and tell him about it?
Or maybe we just let Edie do it.
Nah, like we can split up attention in different places and locations. Might as well. Plus, he said that he wants to whip stuff up, so you need to talk to the quartermaster in order to get materials and such.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, he did want to have a chat with you. I did stop by a little bit earlier for those legend scrolls.
Who, me?
No, just you lot in general. Anyone, send a representative for all I care.
I'm not it. Well, actually, I need bullets, but I asked Taki, are you gonna remember my bullets?
Yeah, I'll remember your bullets, but I'm not promising if he's gonna give it to you. Maybe the quartermaster might.
I swear to God, I'm gonna assassinate you.
Uh,
Your life is on the line.
My life is always on the line with you lot.
It's true. Nesdar,
Hands over to Seishta. Or Seishta. Yeah. Yes.
I changed my mind. Taki's life isn't on the line. Your life is on the line. Get me my bullets. Go to the quartermaster and obtain bullets.
What? No, do it yourself.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You ordained me as the home of sexual.
Can I roll persuasion? And I just look
You
at
are
him really
Quotilla.
sad.
You ordained me as the home of sexual. This goes against the Alamo.
Can I
Alamo.
please make a persuasion roll by looking sad?
Go ahead.
The fucking the Puss
I
in
roll a
Boots look.
10. I roll a 10.
I'm pulling up his sheet. Hold on.
He's pulling up his
In the
That's fine.
meantime, Seishta's gonna lean over to whoever's closest to her.
probably Seisha. Mailer.
What's a Mexican?
I don't know.
He squints.
Close.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Could I wager advantage? Because I've been nice to Nesnar. Come on.
You barely knew him. You barely know
barely
him.
That's true, I guess. Fine.
He barely knows
It was nice.
It's like, I could go do it, but nonetheless, one of you has to talk. One of you has to talk with him. Something about the costs for the cage and all that, and requisitioning.
Oh
bullshit. I
yeah,
don't really
that.
understand it.
Oh right.
I don't
We're heading-
want to do it.
We're down to dock in Waterdeep fairly soon, I believe. So you'd best get on it. Yeah, get on it, or else
Listen,
you'll be
I
wasting
got-
good time.
Rapido.
I got other plans. I'm leaving this to everyone else. Someone else can do this bullshit. It's
Jinx,
not me.
would you
Sorry,
like to?
guys.
Can you please? Pokes. Jet.
Hey, sis.
Racist.
Jet. Jinx, can you do it, please?
Oh my god, Jed's fucking dead.
Poor
Oh,
fool.
Jet's fucking dude.
For
The
me,
cat
huh?
is like spacing out. Like her eyes are just fucking pit. Like, you know, her eyes are her black holes. You know.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Sunbathing mode.
Welcome back.
Hey, sis, can you go to the quartermaster for me and do whatever the
Bienvenidos.
fuck they're telling them about? I don't want to do it.
What am I doing?
They want you to go to the quartermaster and talk with him because he wants help requisitioning shit, and it's lots
for the-
lots of logistics. I just don't want to deal
It's
with
for the
it. He has
cages.
like a thing against me.
It's for the cages for the hive hags.
Okay.
I've been a good boy. I deserve some vacay from responsibilities.
Very well. Do you have sick
Okay.
hours or vacation hours?
No, never. I don't get those.
Would you like my pamphlet on how to form a union? I used it against Loth when I was younger.
I think we have unions. Yeah.
What I need from you is you need to step it up, man. You need to find who's sucking. You need to find who's sucking.
Actually, I think I know who will be a good candidate on to find who's sucking.
No,
I think
I'm no Aladdin, but I'm no
Hold on,
Aladdin.
I want to ordain him a code name. It is the one who suck. Is this okay with everyone?
Terrible code name.
I mean, if
All right,
you,
how about this? The Zuck. How about
No,
that?
no. The one who sucks, not the one who suck.
No, wait. Suck is funnier.
The one who's
you know, we could get Halia to look into it.
The guac.
Why?
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Where the
It's-
hell is?
Listen,
Isn't
I
one
told
of-
you. I'll do my best. I'll go ahead and do what I do best. I'll see if I can requisition a
I mean,
Paladin.
wait.
I was going to.
Wait, hold on.
Where's
Don't
Leonard?
we have a party member that is literally Taki? I'm literally about to say
Oh,
that. Shut your
yeah.
damn mouth.
What? Too bad. I'm pulling the trigger. Where's Leonard? So, where's your pal?
Oh yeah, I forgot he was useful.
Ow.
How?
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, have
You
You
guys
guys
Leonard
are a
Soul.
bunch of buffoons.
Check Soul.
have
Soul.
Leonard do something.
Where's Leonard?
Listen, I just want to do my own thing. Okay, guys, that's all.
All right, you do your own thing. Dive.
Okay.
Love
Please
you.
still requisition me ammunition, though. Please.
I will. I'll
I'm
try.
fucking begging you guys.
I'll
Okay, thank you.
try. Yeah, go,
Do you want a
go.
little kiss? You want a little kiss?
I'll pat you in the head.
Want a little peck on the cheek? And a
You know what?
little-
Come here. I noogie jive.
Yeah.
Go. Kick you in the butt. Go.
I'm out of here.
But though.
So Jive departs, and then he's gonna do his other stuff. As for the rest of you, so it's like, all right, so let me just get this straight. So I'll be heading out into Waterdeep and see if I can requisition a paladin. I'm thinking, and let him spend some time on board, perhaps
Your
just enough
accent
time to
changed.
kind of scan the general area. I know they're good with that kind of stuff. I've been caught by it multiple times, in fact.
We do have Leonard
Oh,
to
really?
assist too. He is a hunter.
Well, why don't you go ask him?
I don't know where he is. So you know where he is?
Soul already left for the
Soul's
mess
already
hall.
gone.
Oh my
Yeah,
fucking!
I'll go
Ah!
find
Hold on.
I'll go
I
find
have
him.
an
You're
idea.
an insane
No,
person.
I have an idea. Give me a second.
What?
Give me a second. She's gonna try her best to turn back into a cat.
Oh, your cat
She
now.
just she shrinks and all her fur grows back. And then she's going to cough, and then she's gonna yell at the top of her lungs that she'll let Leonard pet her. And see if that works.
So
Do that.
Soul was heading to the mess hall to where Leonard was hanging out or just munching stuff. And as soon as he hears this with his abnormal hearing, what was that? And then he just goes on all fours and he just zooms past Soul and straight to the infirmary.
You barrel through a few people, I imagine poor Seisha is nearly trampled underfoot. Like she's just she's thrown to the side.
Yo, always the baby.
Stop! I won't stand for this child abuse.
It's funny.
Seisha abuse.
What do you think,
No, it's
Babyo?
not.
Babyo, do you think Seisha would be tossed aside in this endeavor?
I thought she was with Marilyn, like hugging.
Exactly. Fuck you.
Oh,
Ow.
yeah. Continue, sir.
He doesn't come charging in though. He peeks his head in.
Uh-oh.
Let me touch you.
Hey, Leo.
There he is.
His hand starts pouring out of from behind the door like a fucking monster.
It's the
No. First, you have to do something.
Ah.
Oh.
What do you want? What do you want me to do?
I mean, well, two things. First, you have to wash your hands because you just ate. You could see the residue.
Rubs away like the
Did you
tortilla from
rubs it on his body?
yeah, on his chest. He's like, yeah, okay, it's clean now.
That's where my tortillas went. You fiend.
The burritos were pretty good.
What the fuck
And
is a
two.
burrito?
And two, you gotta go hunt for a vampire.
Just stares at her for a bit. Vampire.
Yeah,
What?
Leo, there's
There's
a
a-
vampire in the ship
Among Us.
among us.
That's what I got.
We noticed a puncture wound in the necks of many of the sickly. Points
It's
behind.
strange. It's very strange.
Yeah. So if you can you hunt down a vampire? Perhaps capture
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
question it if you want, and if it fight back, kill it. I don't fucking know.
All right.
You do what you do
Wait till
best.
keep it.
Advice?
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm surprised that Neznar doesn't pronounce things like a middle-aged like white dad at a Mexican restaurant. You know, like...
Well, of course not. He's been taught by the beaner herself. You know?
She comes into his dreams and Don Nesnare, here, have more beans. My frijoles for you.
Exactly.
No, I mean like he's trying to like pronounce it the correct way, but like overemphasize it. Like he's pronouncing it.
He's been taught it. He's perfect.
Right.
But yes, Leo, are you up to the task to hunt a vampire?
Yeah. Okay, yes, I am prepared.
Would you like to take a whiff on the bite marks of these many people? Justice to the mark.
Sure, I suppose.
He like walks over, awkwardly like approaches one of the unconscious or like then the the resting people and just
it's a neck. It's a neck, right? Vampires are most active by night. During the day, they sometimes integrate within society, so it may take a bit for one to slip out.
Mm-hmm.
I've hunted one before. Well, actually, many, but it's been a while, honestly. Well, you'll get most results by night, so I say just continue about your day like nothing's happened, and just wait on me to provide the results.
Mm-hmm. And if trouble do ensue, do not hesitate to make noise. We will come at your aid.
Yeah.
Notice he looks a little awkward for some weird reason. And he steps out of the room.
Inside that page. What's wrong with you?
Does he look uncomfortable? Or
we both got an 18.
It's like a reluctance. Like it's hard to discern whether it's like his own, like if he's confident in his ability or if there's something else to it. But
I'm
gonna go with him.
Yeah, that's the best idea, just in case.
But she's gonna follow along.
Uh,
I need to make sure that you're doing your job correctly, otherwise this trade is not proper. If you're going to get pets, then you need to do a good job. So I will follow. She has like, and you notice she has a clipboard.
This is so weird. I'm just letting you both know this right now.
Like
she has a clipboard.
So you just want me to sniff like around? I'll let you pet me. Ooh.
God.
You're a hunter. You do your job. Do what you do.
Okay.
Just goes on all fours and just starts sniffing around.
You can do something. I'll be most active by night. It's when everyone's asleep and that's when they start to attack. However, as soon as you begin to those bite marks, they seemed a bit fresh. It's likely that it's a bit what is it? What's the word?
Sated?
It's a bit sated on its blood. So it might not come out until until it needs to feed again. Which may be until a few days. And if word goes out that people know that the vampire exists on the ship, word might spread and it might hear as well. It'll be even more careful from there on out. That's just my observations from hunting.
He's staring at her for
Hey Jinx,
Yeah, well-
are there cat cafes in Waterdeep?
Yeah, I run a few.
Wow.
Yeah, she takes out a notepad and she shows him all her businesses that she owns.
Wow. How many
There's a
petting
code.
zoos?
No, I'm. There are petting zoos, but not the type that you think they are.
What do you mean, not the type I think they are? What? It's petting zoos. I just want to touch the fur. The.
Yeah,
Ah.
not a different type of petting.
Will I get a discount if I go to one of your establishments?
Maybe.
A friend discount.
Friend?
Yes. I consider you a friend.
No. I don't think we're there yet.
Ah. Even though I touched it.
Yeah.
I see. I will try to become more friendly.
Also, maybe not say that out loud in the manner that in which you are saying it.
What do you mean? Do I have to like? But isn't that what I did? I just grabbed you. I made your face a sandwich.
Yeah.
I long for the day to touch your face again.
Oh god.
You can tell he's doing this on purpose now as he just grins.
all right. I'll keep looking. So
I got some pumpkin pie.
Is it good?
It is good. I got pumpkin pie and coffee.
All right, Leonard's gonna do it. What can I use with my ranger kit?
Survival is for crafting.
Yeah, we can start with daily actions. Hooray!
Revival.
So I'll note
Yay.
that kind of like by this time, the airship is docked in Waterdeep. So far, their plans are only to stay for a day. However, you're free to kind of do others. Like if you want to, we can spend more time here. You'll just have to take it up with. But regardless, if you want to do stuff in Waterdeep, you can use your daily action to do that.
I know what I'm doing.
So that in mind, Leonard, what you do?
Hi. Can I convince Jinx to let me train? Because I want to train. I have, what is it? I have one more day to get 1.1 point of constitution.
What if
It'd be really funny if I deny you.
What if I allowed you to go train in the cat cafe? Like, to exert patience as far as like your constitution or whatever,
I don't think that's what he would be doing. I think I know what he'd be doing.
Roughly petting cats, throwing them up in the air.
Little does he know. Little does he know.
Activity. It's a very rare thing. So I think just this once out aloud.
Little did he know. There's no actual cats in the cat cafe.
No!
They're all tabaxi.
He's like, what the fuck? Oh, if they're all tabaxi, he's gonna be in heaven. He's like, I can touch all of you.
None of them are tabaxis.
What if cat cafes are just tabaxi brothel?
I think I know what it is. It's just a bunch of people who are cat ears.
Exactly, it's people wearing cat ears.
If that's the
Like
case, you'd be
Japanese-
so fucking disappointed.
It's like a Japanese made cat cafe.
if Leo turns around to look at Jinx, she has this like the widest grin of get fucked.
Wait, so are we already there at Waterdeep?
Yeah, they arrived this morning.
Whoa.
Thursday morning, and we moved, so we're in Waterdeep.
I moved this right.
Movement doesn't have to happen at the end; it could happen at the start.
Mhm.
It seems in this case it happened at the start, so that's fine.
I mean, you guys are just arriving at early morning, just so like you have the rest of the day, to go through it as you choose.
Let's run in Waterdeep for a day. Sorry.
Vice, how much? I'm gonna spend all my 10 gold coins to get into the best cat cafe ever.
That's absurd.
Okay, my 1 gold coin.
It's better.
So, yeah. So like, if you wave around like your 10 gold coin, like a few like because you managed to get to 1, but it's like you're not satisfied. You manage to pay them off because this it's like a chain business, better cats, the better research, and you keep on getting like upwards and upwards. So you're down to your last gold coin, and you go to it. This cat cafe. It's this cat cafe full of whimsical and mystical creatures. Like one of the cats there is actually an element, like made out of a cloud. It's like a nimbus. Unbelievably soft, Another one, there's like Cheshire cats there. Fucking there's a displacer beast kitten, like
Displacer beast?
Yeah, displacer beast. Like it's exotic as hell, but like some of the cats there are just like, you will never get this opportunity again.
I'll never get this opportunity again. I'll use my last gold coin to touch every single cat in this room.
Touch them how?
There's also a cat. There's also a cat there's called there's a cat. It's called the hyena.
Hyena.
It's not a cat.
That's amazing.
It's not a.
You should definitely go pet it.
Yeah,
go pet it. Go.
It says it's the cat. It's the.
Go pet it. Go. That's the best cat in the game.
Jinx, look, they're all so fluffy.
Go.
Like rips off his
especially the hyena one.
I'm going to touch it. I'm going to touch it all over.
Does it maul him? Does it kill him? Please say yes.
No, it doesn't.
He opens his arms and he tries to grab it.
He grasps the hyena.
It grasps the hyena. What does it do?
Fuck, what does a hyena?
Do I have to constitution fight it?
Yeah, you smell it. You smell like animal. Just give me like.
Is it a male or a female? Because if it's a female, it'd be aggressive. If it's a male, it's submissive.
1 for male, 2 for female.
Oh dear.
So it's a
Oh,
male.
thank God.
It's a bitch.
He's a little bitch.
It's kind of stinky. It's kind of stinky, but fluffy.
This is the best day of my life.
Just like you.
Bitch.
It's so soft. He's like,
all right, pay up.
He like throws his coin at her.
He takes you to the zoo and then asks you for money.
This is her. She owns this business.
How many more creatures can I touch?
Well, you have more money?
No. I don't own money. I've just been naked this entire time. I have no need for it. Honestly, all the money that I earn, I just put somewhere. I forget.
I know what to do. You can't,
Tell me your wisdom.
If you can't pay, then you shall work.
People touch
Fucking
me.
makes them start working. Hey,
Whoa.
gay. Well, here. She takes out like a giant cat suit.
Oh.
Just puts Leo in it. They'll get to work.
He looks so weird in it. It's probably too small for him.
It's actually it was actually the perfect size.
Oh, it's perfect for him. This is oddly comforting. Thank you, Jinx. I will remember this day for the rest of my life. Yeah.
I want it to be cursed, so you can't take it off. But never mind.
There you go. You get your
Curse.
cat suit. Having to bear the weight of your responsibilities in this cat suit constitutes as constitution training. You can get your single point. Congratulations. You did it.
Hooray! I got 17 con.
Hooray.
Who goes next?
I don't have any money anymore though.
You can beg for stuff on the streets. Let's see. So we did you. Start from the top. Izzy. What you doing?
Vomits.
What you doing, Izzy?
Throws up.
Izzy.
Nice.
What are you doing?
I don't know if it's considered a downtime activity, but I do recall that ED wanted to talk last time.
Oh well, in this case, she's seeking you out, so that wouldn't be. There's a difference between someone saying they want to talk with someone, like I want to talk with you, and then you go to meet them up. That's their time. That's not necessarily your time. Your time is whenever you initiate it. Does that make sense? Just because you're kind of going to meet here doesn't necessarily mean it constitutes as your downtime. You know?
Okay.
That's how I do it in mine too. I don't. You guys should be able to just interact with whoever.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I
That's
guess
when
I'll
they wanna
just
interact with you.
train my
Yeah.
decks. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you can mark off another point of your decks, and so then you kind of approach it. It's just like, there you are. What's up?
That's up?
Yeah.
The sky?
Well, you're looking at me with them big eyes. I feel like you'd have news, like I don't know, something harrowing or something good, maybe. I don't know.
Has Talkie talked to you yet?
No.
No? Well, I guess I might as well knock out two birds with one stone.
Yeah, I did want to talk to you, but is there anything you had for me?
Again, knocking out something, might as well. There's apparently a vampire on board.
Are you shitting me?
Unfortunately, no. There's several people in the infirmary with classic telltale signs.
It's always something else. Why do you all bring disaster everywhere you go? God, my luck was
Just
never
kind
this
of
terrible before this.
hopelessly shrugs. I'm afraid I am no horseshoes are lucky.
You especially. I mean, I think it's some serious bad luck to be part of a lineage that's ending the world, but I'm surprised you've all gotten this far with such rotten luck. I hope it hasn't rubbed off.
She kind of physically cringes a little bit, just kind of and nods yeah, I'm surprised too.
Vampires, huh? I can't say I tussled with them before. Desert spirits, ghouls, bone lickers, yes. They're a little bit. Bone drinkers are a little bit similar. They suck the marrow out of you.
Bone drinkers?
Yes. There are these. Imagine a ghoul, and then imagine it covered in disgusting dripping sores, and it has this tongue that almost looks like a proboscis of a mosquito. It kills you and sucks your bones through your marrow, roaming deserts off
Sucks your bones through your marrow.
or your marrow.
It accesses your marrow only to suck out your bones.
Like you. But
How strange.
well, I'm hoping you haven't just come with there's news that hey, there's a vampire on board, but I don't know, a solution or something.
Yeah, like
maybe? Throw me a bone.
when
Come on.
Leonard is currently hunting him down. Currently has experience doing that. So, and if that doesn't work out by chance,
As you say that, you see her brows furrow. That look on her face when she's deep in thought or when a connection is being made. She says nothing. We'll see how that goes.
Can I insight?
Yeah.
Wow.
Merilith is talking with Edie right now.
Yeah.
She just told her about how there's a vampire on board. You
Then
take
might
it
as well
like
not go.
you take it that obviously there's some. You take it that there's obviously some hidden, like there's some information that you're kind of unaware of, but it's something that would make her be wary, or at least unsure, or possibly dissatisfied with Leonard acting as the lead investigator for this purpose.
Are you not confident in his abilities?
I wouldn't say that, but more so. I mean, one beast hunting another. There's something off about this. I can't quite put my finger on it, but well, yeah, he's Leonard the Beast Man. I've heard a little bit about him from Yael, and from his own mouth.
Plot twist.
While you're
Squid's
off,
the vampire that's sucking everyone.
while you're off and away. Well, when Jive had taken you off for that one day, I had interrogated him, but Leonard was there too. Protection, of course. One thing led to another, and he said some suspect things. I ended up using my own particular method of gathering the truth for him as well, and just something he said. That he was a predator. Or was it? Can't quite remember it. Just what kind of prey did he hunt that makes him so qualified?
I mean, all kinds of things, as far as I'm aware.
I might just be looking too much into it. But I can't say that we had an issue with this prior to arriving in Waterdeep.
I agree. I just find it strange.
Me too. So, vampire business aside, look, we're here one-on-one. You can trust me. I'm not going to crucify you here. In fact, look, I'm an orphan. I didn't know my parents. They could be, for all I know, they could be horrible warlords that hung up children by their entrails and slaughtered their wives in front of their husbands. I don't know my lineage, but when it comes to that, this is, a judgment-free zone. Who was your father? Who was your grandfather? If we're going to tackle him, all we have to go off of is assuming that he has some resemblance of who he used to be. And there has to be some weakness of it, right? Like, we got to pick your brain here. You're his only living relative, according to you. So you have to be some kind of a key or catalyst to taking him on. Does he come to you in the night in a dream, messaged you out of the blue, spoken to you, anything?
I haven't really had dreams about him, nor interaction up until that point in the cave. Though I suppose his words were kind of strange. Hell, I don't even... Like, guys, I forgot, like, did he even know if she was there?
He didn't address her specifically.
Yeah, like... I'm afraid other than the encounter, I don't have much other than, well, his book, his findings, his research before everything happened. Maybe... I'm thinking it might play a part in why he turned out the way he did. He was messing with some very strange things.
Like what? The Ichor?
I mean, yeah, like, she kind of, like, opens up the book. It's been a while. Could you please refresh me, please?
Let me give this a look through. I'm just gonna perform two checks for her. These will be public. One of them is a go through. There it is. You see her thumb through these. She's already read them pretty thoroughly, but she's going over them just for once over. Well, from what I could gather both here and before, so we can get a few things from this. First, the Ichor was here for a long time before the trees. Perhaps the trees were, I mean, I don't think they just sprouted up overnight. They sort of materialized. I witnessed it. They faded into view. So we can understand that. And what race was he?
Well, he was an elf.
He's just an owl.
Not an owl. Like an elf.
So we can surmise that this thing is anywhere between, I don't know, 200 years old, or perhaps even longer than that. They live forever, pointlessly, if you ask me. Whatever. So the Ichor has been around for a long time. We encountered it ages ago, and I think that's the most important clue here. It's been here among us. Who knows how long?
Among us.
I hate you. 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 I knew what happened the moment those words left my lips. And the other thing is, it's changed him. Obviously, your grandfather was a very sickly and frail man. Typically, I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's all them, but there's something about sick and frail people who tend to turn to the arcane arts. I mean, look at Guile. What experiments do you think he's getting up to? And what he's getting up to? We both know he's old. He could be on death's door for all we know, as death comes for everybody. Perhaps he's working on something similar to circumvent this. I saw him looking through your journal. In fact, after he had asked. So, I don't know, just some food for thought. There's something here that obviously appeals to those more vulnerable to mortality. I'd be lying if myself wasn't interested in seeing what this was all about. Humans are weak compared to others. We're average, and what we're born with is what we have, which is funny when it's less than everybody else. You wouldn't understand.
Bling, like, just kind of furrows her brows.
And what was this ritual? He mentions the necromancers. First encounter. Have you ever seen any necromancers around the Ichor before?
No.
Any, perhaps anyone, druids? People in general.
Huh? We didn't encounter a particular necromancer of sorts or something like it. He made quite the... But it's been a while. He was the type to just come back. Like, without... It's like... We should have at least killed him, like, twice. And for all we know, he's still...
Well,
out there.
why don't you try capturing him next time? I'm sure there's something important we could glean from his deathless nature. How about this? How about this? I have your records. I can look through his details. I can look through his details passively, but I can try and work on something that could keep him here, trap him at least. Because, you know, if you can't kill something, if you're trying to kill something that can't be killed, you're probably going about it the wrong way.
I mean, one was us seeking him out, and the other one, he found us, and she kind of just... She looks down, like she looks very ashamed. Killed many people. Out of nowhere. Just... Who knows how many more survivors there would have been in Waterdeep if we just... I'm getting off topic.
You want some words of wisdom? This is war. This happens. Innocent people die. Bad people live. We go on. I'm not saying you're too sensitive. In fact, I've noted you and the unicorn, you're both the heart of the group. You should hold on to that. But you can't let it distract you from what needs to be done. If I were you, I would turn this into hatred against this. What was his name?
Vice, I kind of forgot his name. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not Giant.
I've been trying to recall it for a while.
Grohl, Old King Grohl.
Yeah, I just had Old King, like, those first two words in my head, but I couldn't fucking... Okay, yeah. Old King... Well...
Have any of you done anything to anticipate his next arrival? Or hell, go after him? You've encountered him multiple times. You should be somewhat familiar with him by now, right?
Yes,
I get the sadness of innocent lives happening, but sitting here feeling sorry for ourselves, not saying that you are, but the equivalent to it isn't really going to get matters done. You have a lot on your plate, and you can only do so much. So, if you want my advice, you should probably look into beating him back before he gets the drop on you again.
Oh. We'll definitely be looking into it now that we're in Waterdeep again. Maybe just...
Well, if security tightens up, make sure nobody sneaks on again this time. Good chat. Sorry we couldn't glean much of information on Enlil.
You also mentioned something about taking a look at the ring.
Oh, yes.
I almost forgot.
Right. Gimme.
She just kind of like carefully hands it over and like just kind of like closes up the book and like tucks it away.
So what she does is, you see her. She holds her hand. She holds her hand over it. She holds her hand over it, and she just casts. And she casts Identify on it. You've seen others do this a million times, but she furrows her brows when nothing happens. When nothing comes of it. It's magical, but weird. Let me see. She looks into it she looks into it a little bit further. You see the gears turning in her head. Of course. I've seen something like this before, or at least I've heard of it. This isn't real. It is, but it's not. It's the stuff of dreams, Aerolith.
Dreams?
You said you found this by where you encountered the Hive Hags?
Yes. After I thought I saw.
And that was where the Feywild incursion was happening. Of course, I see it. So, fun facts about the Feywilds, Merilith. They are this world mirrored, but twice over. Let's take an example. The
Twice over?
Waterdeep. Its biggest attraction are the huge statues. It's guardians, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you were in the Feywilds around that same area, then you wouldn't necessarily see guardians like these huge stone statues. No, you would instead you would likely see this huge walking rock with many faces and arms and limbs moving about and around. The Feywilds are dreams incarnate. They're where we go and we sleep in a weird sort of way. It has no rhyme or reason, and if this holds any significance to you whatsoever, then much like when you have an important dream, it could be some trying to tell you something, yourself trying to tell you something. Or on the other hand, you mentioned what's his fuck? Shmi Nice? That's the name I heard. He tends to deal in dreams a lot, does he not? Perhaps he left you a gift of sorts, maybe to throw you off. Not everything is a clue, of course. Some stuff, you know the term red herrings?
Yes.
Not everything might be straightforward. We have someone who deals in dreams, and we have this so happened to have been left in a ley line where dreams are the realm of the dreams are pouring over the real world. But that's what I can gather from this.
James, close the door.
I'm curious. How do you know so much about this?
Well, I'm an artificer, and that means I work with magical things. I have quite a bit of knowledge about materials, specifically magical ones. Cold iron, dream stuff, orichalcum, mithril, adamantine, the classics, but also ones that we haven't even heard of or have rumored to have existed in different realms. Star metal, stuff made of stars or asteroids perhaps that have touched down. Blood metal, that is another one. Things made from, there's one very specific ingot that you can find in the city of brass from the plane of fire. I know a lot about materials. They're my specialty. If I ever got my hands on one, I'd love to work them into stuff. That's my answer to you.
I understand. It's very encompassing. It's both specialized and encompassing. I can admire that quite a lot. Thank you.
Just make sure you're being productive with this, of course. Got a lot to do. We're gonna be very busy, so enjoy where you can.
Yep.
Right now, get out. Go on, shoot.
All right. Just kind of go. She's got a lot to think about now. Specifically, just like dream stuff. What the fuck?
Have fun with that.
Has stuff like this manifested before? Like just.
Are you asking yourself
Just
or like?
physical, I guess asking myself. I don't know. Like just physical manifestations of like dreams. Like ones that stay, ones that are permanent.
Interesting phenomenon, is it not?
I'm looking at you.
I'm
I'm looking at you, motherfucker.
Not that we're in a big hurry, but we
Jinx.
should move on. We should move on, I think.
Yep,
Love
yep. Like that.
Jet.
El Cato. Cat.
Kenny, you want to go real quick? You want to go in his place? You can switch back to him.
If he's not here, then sure.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Oh.
I want to perform a heist.
Oh no.
My target, the Palace of Waterdeep, where I want to go. I want to go. I just want to roam. I want to roam the halls and look for things that might be valuable that are laid around. Knowing Booker Bone Crusher is a goblin, like things are bound to be mismanaged.
Kind of going through it. Like, you know, the atmosphere has changed the last time you've kind of went through it. It's like, you know, it seems less busy during the day, so to speak. You know, you guys were approaching and you could see it in the distance in the nighttime, but it seemed a lot more busy during nighttime. You can attribute that. You can attribute that to your the leader. Bugbears typically are nocturnal, or at least they prefer operating in the dark. So it's a little bit of a weird thing to kind of go around and see that it's less populated than you'd expect it to be. But maybe you're excited for that. It makes it easier.
Shall I roll stealth?
Go ahead. Roll with advantage, please.
I roll. It is with guidance. I got a 30 or a 31.
Mm-hmm. Where's Jive?
Where indeed.
So you managed to sneak into the. So, are you booking it straight for the throne room, pretty much?
So I'm sniffing around. I'm mostly looking out for where valuable things are. I don't think my character would necessarily be able to discern right away where things are kept that are valuable. I don't know where that would be. I presume a check would be good. I think a perception check would be pretty nice here.
Go ahead.
That is a 28 plus 3, 31.
Mm-hmm. So you meander through. So you meander through it, like, you know. So you meander through this place, but with a purpose. You're very careful. Like, this isn't your first heist through like a big castle kind of ordeal, and you're able to generally get a feel for it. However, you also note that, you know, it has an unorthodox ruler, and taking into consideration the orc, the fucking orc tribes that you've likely robbed in the past, or perhaps little caravans and stuff, you're kind of able to gather that, like, the throne room is where it's at. This kind of ruler, this Booker, he would no doubt love to gaze upon what is his. His throne is likely on just a mountain of gold and treasure with all of his precious little artifacts just scattered around it, you know, much like a dragon would. It's a little bit foolhardy, but it carries the same values as a dragon's hoard would, you know. I am a dragon. Why would you fuck with a dragon? You know, you're spelling.
Is he on the throne, sleeping, shitting?
Yes, you come in, and he's just like, you see him on his porcelain. You see him on his porcelain throne. His, like, a bunch of his limbs are just fucking wrapped together in like that. In that
full body cast.
Yeah, and like the full body cast, and, like, you know, his throne has kind of been altered. Like, the lower half of it, the seat has been fucking like sawed off and replaced with a toilet, and like replaced with like a toilet that he's like sitting upon, and then he's just sitting there.
He's sleeping.
It's a little bit hard to tell just because like even his head is fucking wrapped up, like his ears are just poking out of the sides, and then like you can kind of see like his nose or something, you know.
By God, Booker Bone Crusher's turned into a mummy. Oh well, I guess I'm taking all of his shit. As I produce the burlap sack I've acquired, I begin stuffing loot inside of it.
As you do this, you hear muffles scream.
Oh, poor Booker.
As his belongings are just being fucking robbed. Like every now and then, like a goblin or something stupid kind of walks by, but you just dive into the mountain of coins that is like beside you, you know?
Urge McDuck.
Of course Assfish is there. He wanders by every now and then to change Booker's septic tank, you know?
Oh no.
Does he have a golden ring on his finger? Could Ashfish
Poor
and Booker get
Booker.
married?
Say that again?
Does Ashfish have a ring on his finger? Have they gotten married?
No. Goblin
Booker
marriage.
wants to get engaged. I already
Marriage.
know Booker wants to get engaged.
No, interracial marriage between goblins and bugbears is illegal.
No, Booker would never do that. Booker loves
Who's
Ashfish.
he marrying? Oh, Fish.
Yeah, the goblin.
Fish.
He loves fish. He loves him with a passion.
That's gay.
Yeah, it is.
He's gay. I mean,
Whenever
is
Booker
there-
interacted with Fish, I definitely tried to make him seem very gay because he was very gay.
I mean,
Yeah.
is there no display of love greater than changing your loved one's septic tank? You know?
That is true. Am I able to discern this is his wife? This is his goblin.
Yeah,
wife,
this
husband?
is his male wife. This is his trophy wife.
It's
His
Miller.
trophy wife, of course. I wouldn't want to disturb their moment, so I'd let them change the septic tank before I continued my my plunge, as it were, into the piles of gold and treasure.
Okay.
What is
What
is my haul?
Let's see. Are you just going after their gold?
No, I'm going
Oh.
after more valuable looking thing. I actually have a spell for this, believe it or not. I have detect magic. So anything that is magical that is in this treasure hoard that he has, this display, those are the things I would be going for explicitly. I'd be able to pick out magic items very easily. And then if there aren't very many of them, I'd go for gold afterwards. So I'm prioritizing equipment over everything else.
Let's see.
It is an action to cast. I'm not using it as a ritual. I am expending a spell slot, so that way it's
Mhm.
faster. If you want to give me anything for that.
So those are platinum pieces.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see. Then gold
That's
pieces.
pog.
70 plus.
He doesn't need it. If it's laying around, it's not required for him to live.
I mean, I imagine you're just like shoveling coins into your burlap sack, and then 819 gold coins.
Of course.
And then
Alright.
and I'm forcing this on you. You cannot say no. I'm forcing this next to you. So like, let's see. You get 185 electrum pieces just scattered in there.
Electrum.
They're disguised very cleverly as kind of silver pieces.
Yeah, you can't say no. They're in there. They're in there.
Electrum doesn't even have value. It's between gold and silver. It's a confusing currency.
He thinks it looks nice. He likes it because he looks shiny, and he's currently in the process of trying to make it their only currency, like only Electrum. You know, like the fucking dollar.
I hate him. I hope he dies. I'm gonna kill him. Actually, I'm gonna kill Booker Bone Crusher right now. Nah. That's my better judgment. I won't kill Booker Bone Crusher.
Well, speaking of, like, you know, your detect magic, it kind of pings up. Definitely like close, like almost like right next to him. So you meander up there, and like you feel his hot breath. He's glaring down you with absolute vitriol eyes as you come across a sack. Is like you come across like two very distinct sacks. One of them belonging to Jorn Dustfoot. I like in the document right there. Aside from the amount of money, there's the amount of the item, the name of the item, and the weight of the item. So you can add these if you can carry them, of course. But there's 606 copper pieces, 880 silver pieces, 141 gold pieces, 660 platinum pieces, 80 cold iron arrows, 80 cold iron studded leather armor, 7 cold iron daggers, 1 arcane focus, 4 jars of jelly, 1 bag of holding, 1 supreme potion of healing and flying, the Arcanist's Compendium, the Tome of Clear Thoughts, the Necklace of Fireballs, the Wand of Polymorph, and the Wand of Wonder, and from Booker Bone Crusher, he was using this as a foot. He was using this as a foot, like to prop his foot up, and the Big Book of Monsters.
Yeah, I actually have enough room in my inventory to take everything. So
well, of course you do. You have a bag of holding in there.
Oh yeah, that is there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, hey guys, the inventory that we forgot to pick up, it's here.
Wow, so convenient.
And that's including
All I
everything.
had to do was roll a 30 in stealth to obtain it.
And that's including everything else in like the long haul, everything that's listed. You've got your items back. Hooray.
Oh,
I will share it again just so you can see. Just so everyone can see what's in
the long haul.
So I'm going to be adding this to my inventory. If you guys would like some, please let me know. We can share it later on. I'm adding everything. I'm going to be in the process of doing that. Vice.
Yes.
How would I go about exiting? Would you like me to make another stealth check to exit?
Go ahead, because as you take, so the thing is the big book of beasts. It's like I said, one of his cast legs is being propped up on it. So do you take it out from under his foot?
All right. Before I do, I'd like to lean into Booker Bone Crusher's ear.
Yeah.
Hey, Jet. Oh, he's not there. Damn. Booker. Hey, Booker.
He looks at you. He stares you unblinkingly in the eye.
You fart with that ass. Take the tome.
So
imagine he falls off his porcelain toilet.
Yeah, you take the tome, and what happens? You take the tome, and as you take it, there's just a snap as his leg just snaps because the foot just falls down, it just splinters everywhere, and he fucking screams. He starts shaking, the cast around his mouth. It breaks open just so he can scream loudly as he starts thrashing around, just knocking himself as he just rolls down his pile of fucking treasures, screaming all the while. His yells just echo all throughout the castle.
28 and stuff.
As people rush onto the area while you make your escape.
I find a vent nearby.
Yeah.
All right, it's my downtime. Go to someone else now.
Okay. Yeah, you back yet or no?
Go to Babia.
Oh.
Bro is crunchy. Okay, Babio, you're up.
Now, see, my free time might involve Jet, so I might wait. I wait past and then wait for him.
Okay.
Because Seshta wants to have a father-daughter day with
Ozai.
Ozai.
Oh no.
Ozai.
So let's see. Taki, what are you doing?
So I was
You would have been known. Like, I imagine Meryl passes by you on the way back, and she'll tell you that, "Oh, I talked to Edie. I let her know about the vampire." You know.
I mean,
Over there, I talked to her about the vampire.
Oh,
Like-
do you talk? Okay.
Yeah.
Kiss him for it. Thank you. I'm going to the shopkeeper.
Quartermaster. hooray.
Quartermaster.
Just kiss her
Okay.
forehead.
Salutes.
And yes, Taki did kiss you. No reason. Just, that's it.
Wait. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
After like one of the
Did you
two
talk to
members nearby, you're like, "Wow,
Huh?
you guys are such great friends." Man, I
Gal
envy
power.
having that kind of friendship. I really do.
Boo, boo.
Such wonderful friends. Okay, so you make it to the quartermaster, and Paul is like up there. From your feet to the door, from your feet to like the fucking like to the desk is just paper. It's just a ledger
Holy
with
shit.
all the calculations on it. As he's just like he's crunching numbers, dude.
I shift through the wall of fucking paper trying to find Paul.
Ah, there you are.
Hello.
All right. Good thing you're here. I'm helping you good at logistics because this one's a doozy. So, I made some calculations. I concocted up two different designs for the chamber for the high packs. And there's two ways we can go about this. There's the cheaper method, and that involves some reinforced steel along with warding, some arcane locks, and some arcane locks, transport, monitoring, life support, etc., etc. So that's the first option. Specifically, we got reinforced steel walls and then magical warding inscriptions onto them. This prevents their lair from taking effect, as well as teleportation inside and out, along with a little bit of observation glass. It's pretty nice. The observation glass has an alarm spell as well as an arcane lock, so in case if anything goes wrong, it'll take that. But just running the numbers, that option, it comes out to 5,280 gold pieces. If you'd like specifics, I can offer them. But
is that the most expensive? Or
that's the cheapest.
Holy shit!
No, just save your breath. It gets worse. See, the other option here is cold iron. Cold iron is, as we know in fairy tales and the real thing, hella effective against Fae. Prolonged exposure reduces them of their power, of their magic, and though it's painful for them, you'll find no better alternative. It's like encasing an undead in a circle of cold iron and watching them run around in a circle. Kind of funny. But, well, cold iron costs quite a bit. It's a 10 by 10 by 10 chamber for the both of them. Minus all the protection magic, the runes and all that kind of garbage. It would cost us, let's see. Let's run the numbers and carry the 4. 13,000 gold pieces. And see, there's the main difference between the two is that with cold iron, we don't have to worry about it no more. We can just leave it as is. Perhaps we come across a different Fae or some undead. We can use it against them. It never loses its enchantment. However, with the other option, the reinforced steel and all the enchantments, there's always every day they're going to get a chance to break out of it. There's always a chance something could go wrong. The magic could lose its potency if something else happened. Like say one of your friends, Jinx, one of her wild magic effects goes off, or something similar to a field of anti-magic, right? We're going to be looking at a full breach here. So that's going to need regular maintaining. And the costs could definitely rack up depending how long this little adventure of yours could take.
And
But cold iron, that's permanent. Costs more, of course, but who's no telling in the long run. With those are your two options.
What?
You can spend 5,200, and note that both of these they include a remote scrying. So one of you lot can check in even when you're leagues away.
What about the materials cost of the cold iron itself? How much do we need in general for that?
Say that again.
Let's say we already have cold iron, right?
Well, if you would like to add that to the cost here, or to add that to be smelted down, then that would certainly reduce the cost for the surface area of the chamber. The surface area of the chamber is costing 12 gold pieces per square feet. So all I would need to do is convert the amount of pounds of cold iron that you have, and turn that into solid areas of square feet, reduce that from the price, and then you'd have your adjusted area. So I'm going to need how much cold iron you're willing to throw my way.
The majority of the cold iron is in the Waterdeep, where our friends Bone Crusher, Shmeevel, and Jolan has it. If you mostly if you have your time, you can go with me, and basically we can get our hands.
Well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This what are you talking about? Just weapons or a solid hunk of this stuff? You mining ore of it?
No, we just legit got it. I think what I remember is that we fought a lot of ice methods, and we got like chunks and chunks of cold iron.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, and do you have an approximation of how much there was?
It's been a while, but I'm doing a history check for Kaki. 16 approximation after the fact that we made armor and all that shit.
It's a lot.
I
don't remember where it is. Oh, let's see. Okay,
it's in the fart cart. Yeah, the fart cart.
So you had 425 pounds worth of cold iron.
From what I have gathered, 425 pounds worth of cold iron.
You said, that's
Black ice is not cold iron. Black ice is not cold iron.
Yeah,
it was black ice that we obtained.
No, black ice is different.
Oh no, it is. They come in two forms. Remember, this is like let me find black ice. So black ice functions as cold iron, except the only difference here is that it's just because they can come about in two different ways. It can just appear naturally, through elementals. Because like I said, I just went over this before. It counts as the same thing. One of them is how iron is turned into cold iron through chilling it and working with it at a very low temperature. Very complicated process, of course, but the kind of process.
Cold iron the same thing in your campaign as it does in mine?
Yes. So here, I'll show this to you. That should pop up. So any metal weapon made with cold iron, it might be different actually. So let's read it together. And black ice counts as cold iron because essentially it's the same thing. It's the same concept created through the same, not the same, different method, same result. Cold iron cause an extra damage die to Fae, Fiends, and Undead. If it hits them, it counts as magic weapon against these creatures for the purposes of immunity and resistance. Due to the blah, 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 blah. Same for cold iron. It gives them advantage on spells and spell-like abilities cast by Fae, Undead, and Fiends. In addition, if attacked by these types of creatures that make contact with the wearer, the attack takes 1d4 damage. Only metal armor and metal shields may be edged with cold iron. Just, so leather and weapons. Cold iron barriers. If to pass a barrier, they must pass a Constitution check of a DC 18. This does not count for this case because this is solid. This would be solid fucking cold iron. They cannot pass through it.
Yep.
They're magic weapons. They function as magic weapons, functioning as normal, retaining both properties. If it has a magic,
yeah, Maryland.
Legal pieces per pound. Worked cold iron costs 100 gold pieces per pound of work. Will take 3 times. Yeah, that is what they do.
You don't have to read it off. We have the character sheet.
Sorry.
We're good.
I mean, I thought it was fun.
No,
You
you're
know,
good.
but yeah,
It's just that it's a lot.
Quartermaster, I believe we have 425 pounds of cold iron.
Yeah.
If that's
Let me just
sufficient.
run the numbers. Let's see. Subtract the amount of power from cold iron. So, inch thick. Dimensions 10 by 10. Sorry, I'm literally calculating this.
Mhm.
Fuck, I hate having to use this fucking math. I hate math.
Welcome to D&D, baby.
So there's 6 sides, but one is
Do
gonna
it
have
by
a
pounds. Do it by
one-
pounds.
No,
That's
hold on. One of them has a glass panel, estimated at 6 feet.
You can really simplify it instead of doing real dimensions.
Yeah, but how much weight would a regular chamber cost? Or
How much weight would a like 5 foot by 5 foot area of cold iron cost?
No, 10 foot by 10 foot.
10 by
10 foot.
10.
How much? Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm trying to figure that out because it's. What is it
I
like?
think
You know,
I think the most
Oh.
fair way to do it would be to estimate the rarity of the item that's being constructed. If we're talking about something that would contain a fey probably forever, and how common I would see that, as well as how much material would be made, I would just say very rare, and I would go off
Yeah.
of the very rare cost instead of trying to calculate the actual cost.
it's a way better.
You should
Yes, let's be
simplify
an
methods.
let's be an architect real quick. Let's not be architect.
No, we don't have to go by actual shit. We can just go. We can just assume that from the price of labor, the price of everything, it's considered a very rare item, and go off of the
So-
very rare price.
And since it's
Okay,
like 425 pounds,
You've got
worth of-
plenty. So you've got enough. That's for sure. So lucky for you, you saved about 10,000 gold pieces. Congratulations. Now comes the reworking cost. This is going to be a difficult thing to make. This is up there. I'll tell you up front. The base cost this will take will be 27,500 gold pieces.
Ooh, 5 manpower, just hands, no magic.
That's the base cost, and that's including the windows. That's including the scrying orb inside, fail-safe mechanisms. All that is being accounted for here.
Okay.
Now, an additional, and now for at least myself as well as the crew members who will be working alongside this, unless you lot are going to help out, which I doubt it.
Well, I do
Really?
have an idea on who can assist in this matter as well. If you know by the name of Nugget, he is a transmutation wizard. He can, I hope, he can
Well,
fabricate.
That's fine. Well, Nugget's fine and dandy, but he needs to be paid for his services too. He don't
That
work.
is correct. Yes.
None of us. Generous, of course, but if I'm contracting him, then I have to have it. Then I have to have this by the book.
Mm-hmm. Careful, but for for lesser, I guess, takes less. Basically,
Yes.
it expedites things.
Expedience. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find something I wrote down real quick. Where is for specifically for the cost of the quartermasters or the quartermaster?
What I always like doing is I allow people to make skill checks to lower prices for things. Specifically, I do it both for the person who's making the item and for the other person. So I have base cost, and then I have personal cost. So it's like what profit the vendor gets, and then I will mark down the personal profit of the vendor. That's how I know how much gold Bitbucket has. And I have it at a flat rate. It's like a percentage based upon rarity of rarity, rather than it being based upon anything else.
Yeah.
If you were to utilize my funny table, you could have him draw like It says in the thing that a very rare item can cost as low as 5,100, 5,001 gold coin, with a median cost of 10k. You can just set it at a flat rate of 50% of the base item, so 50% profit, which is pretty steep, but I think it's pretty fair given we've barely ever dealt with this guy and we hardly have any loyalty towards him. And he'd be using his own gold for servicing the ship.
Yeah.
So you take 50% profit, so you'd be asking for 15k. You could allow him to make a check to lower material cost on his end, which would then cheapen the price, but it wouldn't actually get rid of any of his profit. It would just cheapen the material price.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you helped clarify my thoughts. What I'm trying to do is, because I remember I wrote down specifically, like
I lower it by degrees of success. It's 5% per typically. So
no. I'm trying to find the starting where it's here it is. Okay. Because starting because like where it starts, where like his personal, because how I do it is like how I wrote it down in group loyalty is that like the quartermaster like how like you remember the markup price part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just can't fucking find where it is. I'm not worried about it later.
Here you guys go. This is what I use.
Sorry, this is taking a bit.
No, it's fine. I think what might be best is if we give you time to think on it, because this will be governing interactions overall. Do what I did with Bitbucket. Come back with us with a handout, so that way it's proper and formatted. I can talk to you about it later.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I found it. So prices are multiplied by 20 minus the loyalty score of the quartermaster. So what I can do here is I'll just divide it by the remainder of the amount, and then that'll give you the 27,500. Off. Everything's going on. Okay, yeah, we can
I want to come back to it.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it. So what are you doing? What you
we're gonna come back to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm working on the French. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you up to?
So I tried writing before that it probably wouldn't take long for Soul to, walk in, cast Lesser Restoration on him after checking him up, and then kind of heading back to the infirmary to take care of, like, the bitten patients, I guess. And kind of do a little bit of investigating on his own. Because he has, like, interacted with, like, the Fae, and he thinks himself as a hunter even if he doesn't do well with, like, non-ooze or non-like elementals.
Well, so just for starters, why don't you make me a history/arcana check? It can be either one. This is kind of for like, not necessarily to reconfirm what you've already had, but to take it up to like another level. Did you argue this? Yeah. I'll let you do it again. You can do history or arcana. Okay. So you kind of you go over these and there are people, and it's like it's obvious to you that this isn't a fake. So this isn't a fake kind of deal. The closest thing that it would come to for the Fae is that this could be a red cap. Red caps need to soak their hats in blood, but they're extremely unlikely to leave their victims alive. They rip them open and drain them dry in order to keep themselves alive. So, by all means, intents and purposes, this is a vampire, despite what it might look to by anything else. What would you like to do from here, or what would you like to do from there?
Are these people gonna turn into vampires because they were bitten by one?
That would be so. Let's think that. So that could be another. That could be a religion check potentially. Technically, vampires are kind of religious, at least in some
Would
regard.
it be a medicine check?
It could also be a. It could also be an Arcana check or a History check as well. Sorry if I seem a little bit flustered. The cost thing kind of threw me off my guard.
Really,
It's okay.
don't worry about it. You just need to set up a proper
I can't
format.
hear anything.
That's for
It's
next time. That's for next time. Like
I'll work with you on it after sesh.
Economics,
I think it's perfectly
yeah.
fine.
this is bad. This is economics. It's like ugh.
You need to. You're making an
Sure,
economy for
Megan.
your game, and it takes a second because you need to figure out the implications of everything going
Fuck.
forward. It's
Why
not
am I
just
stuck
something
at
you do overnight.
5,000 milliseconds? What is my ping? Oh,
Oh,
fuck's sake.
by the way, do you mean like
Hello?
me? Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Hey.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. My shit was stuck at like 7,000 ping for a moment, so, but,
Pick up.
yeah, natural 20. Okay, let's see.
Hooray.
What was your roll? It hasn't loaded.
Natural
It was
20.
I got a 21. It was a natural 20.
God damn. Okay. So, let's see. Sorry, give me a second. I'm pulling up my document. So, vampires typically, upon biting someone and kind of leaving them alive, they're a little bit fated. They're kind of fated to become a vampire spawn, like a thrall in a sorts. They don't have their own autonomy. They don't have their own necessarily freedom. They're still the person who they were before, but now they're under the magical lull of their master, and it takes extraordinary willpower in order to break out of that. And the thing with how, like, the only way to kind of prevent that cycle from going is if said thrall drinks from the vampire who bit from them, and then they would become a fully fledged vampire themselves. However, there's a catch here. There's a catch here, as it's possible that there's a possibility that this might not be necessarily from a vampire, but from a different kind of vampire. You think to yourself, and you think back to the kind of, to the brief stories and folklore that you've heard from your village, and you remember Dampiers. The other option, so you remember Dampiers. So the difference here is kind of these, when they do wake, there's every chance that they could become thralls. They could, still be meandering around as possible, but unconsciously or perhaps consciously, they would be under the main vampire's control. The only other alternative is that they could be from a Dampier. And Dampier are the offspring of a vampire and a human, typically, or they could become about through other means. How they appear varies wildly. But the main difference between Dampiers and vampires is that if a Dampier bites someone, they possess the same hunger as vampires does, but they do not become a vampire. Their victim, that is. In fact, their unique and mixed heritage usually it doesn't give them the full array of a vampire's abilities, and thus their bite does not carry the transformative curse or infection that a full vampire's might. Another thing you glean from this is that technically vampirism as a thrall counts as a curse. Thus, if it is that, the remove curse the remove curse spell would be efficient in kind of curing these people.
I happen to have remove curse.
Go ahead and cast it if you want to.
Soul spends a spell slot from 3rd level to cast remove curse.
So you expend it, you pump it into this guy, and you hold your breath for a moment and kind of release it, maybe out of relief or perhaps worry or even curiosity, as it has no effect on him. I would tell you. You would know if this wouldn't have an effect because it would be needed at a higher level. But that isn't the case. There is no curse to begin with.
So he's cursed, but not cursed.
No. He is not cursed. A Dampier has bitten him because when Dampiers bite people, there's no curse that's passed on. There's no vampires in that bite.
So
When a vampire bites someone, they pass on their vampirism. They become their thrall. That's a curse.
Mm-hmm.
So because it has no effect, that means that there is no curse here. It's not a vampire that bit.
Good news, not vampire. Bad news, still Dampier.
Something
Still
bad.
a Dampier.
It's technically worse.
There are other creatures that exsanguinate that are related to vampires. There are vampire spawn. Vampire spawn don't actually spread vampirism. Vampire spawn are fledgling vampires that bite and suck blood. But they don't do anything else. They're just thralls for the vampire.
They eat.
They
It's
eat.
just.
If there's vampire thralls, that means there's a vampire, which means the situation's escalated. It goes from being just a vampire to being multiple vampires.
Lovely.
That's also very true. That's something else you would glean.
It could either be one very efficient Dampier who's going around causing a ruckus and claiming many victims, or it's multiple vampires all going around in the ship and sucking people's blood.
How many people are here who
There
have
are
this effect?
there are 4 victims here.
It could just be one guy. It could be multiple. We don't know.
It's really concerning. No.
Yeah. I'll do my best to monitor and fix the people who are here, just to double check. And I'll keep a mental note that for tonight, Soul will keep an eye out in the halls, but in secret, he won't tell anyone.
So
All it takes for these guys is just rest and a lot of liquids. They've been exsanguinated, so naturally they need quite a bit in order to kind of recover. So, but
Yeah.
that will be noted.
He
If
does
anything
his own
happens
nursing.
tonight, if anything happens tonight, you will know.
Okay.
Because that was the
Out of
last
Salem, the
person,
lookout is.
and Jet isn't back. Jet's going to sleep.
Yeah.
Would like I'd like Babio to either have the opportunity to save her downtime for next time that Jet's available, or for Babio to be able to take it now and do a different action.
I'm defer my downtime until next session because I really want Seish to have Father-Daughter Day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's have it deferred then.
Yeah,
I
this
think
will
that's for
have-
the best.
This will be the best because this will give Vice some time for the actual calculation for goal. Because holy shit, Vice, 50K or more?
Yeah.
Hell no! There's no way we can make that.
Just put them in the zoo. Just put them in the Waterdeep Zoo.
He's not necessarily incorrect about the cost for a very rare item being 50K, but there are ways that we can make it. I've obtained methods for it. I would just
but
rather not do
in
it
the
for a
moment,
million
Taki
dollars.
has no
Yeah.
idea. It's like,
Oh yeah. So
Fuck.
so the quarter. So yeah. Sorry, coming back to you, Quartermaster. He's like, so and then this is included in my cut. Included in my cut of 13,750 gold pieces. We're looking at 41,250 gold pieces total for your job. For the job that I'd be doing.
41,000.
He's profiting 13K. My fucking god! What is this man?
What is the
Holy shit!
if I assist throughout the day, basically for free, no charge, what would be that cost?
Your assistance?
Because I'm very strong. I have really good endurance on basically.
Well,
I'm
I'm
a soldier.
I hate this merchant. I hate him.
I'm going off this is his loyalty score. It's very low, so the inflation.
That's
of this
terrible. It's not even the material cost that even is much. It's actually literally just him scamming you. That's fucking annoying. He just upcharged you 10,000. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. So,
Jesus.
what would it cost if I help out?
And this would be for the entire duration, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see. Off the top of my head, how long does it take, Kenny, for the very rare item?
I made up
Couldn't find it.
my numbers. You should make up yours too.
Okay.
It should
See.
be however you decide to weigh it.
Oh,
Preferably, how you would weigh stuff is you would look at your campaign. You would understand how long activities are going to be taking people and how long you want these processes to be.
Mhm.
If you want purchases to be really expedient and you want people to be able to get access to good equipment to fight big monsters, and you want them to feel like they're a part of something that's put together and competent, preferably what you would do is you make it accessible and relatively cheap. You wouldn't be going after incredibly big things. And also you wouldn't make the times be all that long. You also have to keep in mind the kind of project you're making, even though we've weighted at like something like very rare and stuff like that. It's a fucking box that you store mythical creatures in. And we've weighted it and stuff like that, and you believe it's very rare. You like really should consider whether or not you want those projects to be weeks and weeks long, because it will delay how far and how fast you're able to establish different elements of stories, and it will really delay things. How I've always done things in my campaign is I have things go relatively fast, and just like I do with prices, I do the same thing with time, where I allow them to be expedited, and I allow downtime to actually be spent with that merchant to then further expedite the process, as well as further cheapen it. Because the best thing that you can do is you can have players engage with your character, with the merchant, enjoy his presence, and genuinely want to help him out with his projects and stuff like that, because it makes him feel more like he knows what he's doing and he's competent. You don't have to give that vibe. You could make him an incompetent, greedy fuck. I hate this merchant so far. He has charged us 13K for no reason.
These are the systems that we set in place. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
We can look about reviewing them.
It's really up to you how you proceed, though. It's really up to you.
Like,
it really depends on how you want us to feel. Like it's not honestly a bad thing for me to not like this guy, or for Taki to not like this guy, or for none of us to like him. It's not a bad thing. It's just that's the consequence of him being kind of a dickhead and upcharging us for thousands of gold pieces. It's a big scam. And there's no one else we can really go to for projects like this, so we're kind of strong-armed into it. It's a bit of a helpless position he puts us in, where he holds materials and stuff like that hostage. We're unable to really fulfill things ourselves because we lack the technical skill. He's allowed to charge those prices because of that reason. He's taking advantage of a situation where he's in favor, and that's totally fine. That communicates something about character, though. The system that you set in place communicates he's a greedy fuckwad. Like, if that's not what you're going for, then that's totally fine. You can scale it back. But if you're okay with greedy fuckwad, then that's totally cool too.
I just think it's kind of funny, like, the wishy-washy.
It's funny, but it doesn't.
Like, hold on.
It's funny, but it doesn't actually inspire us to be endeared to this character or want to say.
That's not what I'm.
At least
that's
not
not
me.
what I'm going here. Just like,
I want
it's
to kick
not
him off the fucking building.
It's just like that's literally just what the loyalty score is for. You treat somebody bad, and then like they do shit like this. Fucking,
Yeah, but it's a perpetual cycle where I'm going to be treating this guy like a greedy fuckwad because he is factually a greedy fuckwad, which is going to further decrease his loyalty score, thus further decreasing the ability of us to use this guy. It's not great. It's just how it be.
Well, that aside, that aside, the quartermaster, the quartermaster, I could take. Well, and I need this in writing, of course. But if you're pledging your time to help me through this, it'll only take us. It'll only take us about half a 10 day, about 5 days, half the cost of it. So that would bring it down to. That's the. Okay.
Again, before you come up with anything solid, you could always talk about it with me, and we could discuss it, and we can come back to this with a week's worth of time and thought put into it first. I think that's better. I think it'd be better if we held off on it.
Is that fine with you, Sonny?
I'm good with anything, man.
Okay.
It's what
I'm just imploring. I'm imploring you to think about it, because rulings are pretty rock solid, and when it comes to stuff like income and economy, you don't want to be making changes to it very frivolously. And so whatever decisions are made are very final.
Yeah. So this.
Well, you can operate it and say no, but it'll cause it's situations like this where it's a big delay during sessions while we're thinking about prices and stuff like that. It's better to just have something that works and is formal and is set.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come back to this, but this isn't your daily activity. You still have yours, Taki. So I'm gonna.
Can I?
What are you gonna do?
I was curious on like what is it if I go with it.
Sorry, say that again.
I want to like curious thought. Like it's not settled fruit. I do want to see what is the cut cost from 41K.
We don't want to answer that yet, Sonny.
Okay.
Move to something else.
I Taki Fujikawa is getting the metric shit ton of oil in my downtime, I guess.
No, you can just gather that while you go while you just go on a water deep. That's just you saying, "Hey, can I have my shit back?" Sure, here you go. Or just like that specific. I imagine the cart is like tucked away somewhere, just collecting dust and cobwebs.
I want to go to Olivier and ask him, "Hey, Olivia, can you do me a favor and if this is I guess a contract? There's a vampire or something looking around the ship. Can you you say not kill, I guess, if necessary, kill, but
I look like to use some hired gun.
Yes.
Well, you came to the right place then.
I just want to know how much is your price to ascertain the location of a vampire and perhaps take into custody and, if necessary, kill.
That's. Dude, I don't care much for cost. It's free. I'd rather not have to sleep with. So.
Oh.
Just all I'll need is just everything you know about it, and then I'll be. I'll be looking at.
So what we know so far is there's 4 victims. They don't look pale. Sol has more of the information in the infirmary, and also Leonard is currently going to hunt it down. I do recommend going to Sol about that situation and what he knows so far. I'm only giving you the information what I know that there's a vampire. Or less.
Well, I'll poke around. I'll poke around. This will be what I'll just do this until I figure it out, or until I don't. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll be on the case.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it.
And that's my downtime. I asked Olivia to assist on the search on the vampire.
Schmiegel also wanted to see you too, and that's technically a free thing because she wants you so.
Fuck! Shit!
He's on the ship. He's docked by now, I imagine.
Yes. Yeah.
Hi, tis I, Schmeevel.
Please,
little bow.
Please don't go to my church without freaking me the fuck out. I almost squeezed Shasta to death.
That's not intentional, but kind of funny at the same time. Anyways.
What do you need?
What do I need? Well, there's some news I have to share. why don't we bring everyone along? Maybe that'll be a little bit easier, if you mind. I'd like to see Merilith,
Okay.
Seishta. Honestly, that's all I remember.
Speak of the devil.
Let's
to your
go
head.
to. Oh, hey. All right, let's go to the meeting area then. Taki lets in Shmivo towards like where the speakers are, taps it, and asks everyone to come towards the area in question. Gather around. Gather the party, basically.
We're all going?
Just a small thing.
If you want, it's like
If you want.
it's like.
Can I
It's like-
show up with a huge sack?
Go ahead.
I just throw like this huge sack, and I'm looking through all the gold pieces that are there.
Hi everyone, welcome to the meeting. Shmivo, this is my group. Points out that's Jive. I don't know if Soul's here, so
Hi.
that's Soul.
Sure.
That's
You asked people to show up and who shows up.
I heard what you did to that ice method. Impressive.
Bows. He does a little like. Thank you. I'm honored.
Never heard of a more deplorable act in my entire life.
You should commit to it as well. This is what real men get up to.
What?
Anyways.
Oh no.
What's your business before
happening
I
again.
lose my fucking mind?
Well, okay. Here's the rundown on the elementals that have been plaguing Waterdeep. So far, we've managed to get a bit more information off the ones that we've fought. A little strange thing going on is that they've been manifesting and looking more humanoid in that aspect. He like leans back and starts like thinking back on it. And normally when we fought them last time, they produced this when we fought them last time, they reverted back to their original elements. However, the ones that we are fighting now are producing a bit of ichor along with it. It's like a mixture of its intended element as well as the ichor.
Right.
So,
Oh.
that's been at play.
Since everyone is here, don't eat the ichor, please. God.
I was getting to that actually.
Oh, right.
I've already seen the effects of it. I've seen Booker tied to his porcelain throne.
Yeah, he's not in a good state right now.
Oh my god.
Oh,
some of
God.
the elementals have been have their weapons, and these weapons are coated in ichor, and
Oh.
God.
in
Oh,
fighting
God.
some people, sometimes they're susceptible to it and
Why does it
fall
make
ill.
people shit?
I don't know.
What about it makes people shit?
I don't know. You should probably ask your ichor experts.
I
Another
thought you were
thing.
one.
Another thing is that with them becoming more humanoid, they're also becoming a bit more advanced, as in
Intelligent.
they're more intelligent than before. They're cooperating, and not only that, they're acting like an actual army, which is a bit difficult given that it's a little easier. It's a little easier to handle a threat that's
Truthful?
less. Yes.
So you're saying they're acting and looking more humanoid. Do they look like specific people, or just the rough
Are they like-
approximate, like
Or like shapeshifters? A weird way, or
It's-
no?
or undead?
Shape.
Well, like an earth elemental already looks kind of humanoid. It has 2 legs, 2 arms, and a body.
Like more,
That's
more of
not
a,
exactly what I was getting at.
Are they stealing?
I'm wondering
other
if they
people's
used to be a person.
Vice.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yes.
What can I tell them? Because
Mhm.
are the
So-
elementals previously humans, or
So kind of to answer, like, your question is, like, take Myrmidons, take elemental Myrmidons. They look vaguely human in the fact that, they have humanoid sets of armor, but everything beneath that is just like flowing water, flowing fire, air, or just like with earth elementals, they kind of look vaguely human. They have 4 different limbs, 2 legs, 2 arms. The difference here, and in what Shmeevel is describing, I imagine he brings with him like an artist's depiction of them, as they almost resemble Genasi. It's as if there was some direct link. So it's as if an actual Genasi and an elemental both had offspring, and they would be just right smack in the middle. For a fire elementals, their limbs, they have forms. You can see what resembles a face. Honestly, it looks more like a mask than anything, but it's still a face. They have eyes, they have fingers, they have legs and stuff that move. There's joints to it. They're becoming what they're fighting, essentially.
That's unnerving as hell.
I know, right?
And with this kind of revelation to you all. Hold on, I gotta find it real quick. Yes. No. I'll bring your attention to the countdown till midnight. The clock has ticked 1 minute forward. The first mark has been made as the elementals have made progress. Slow,
XCOM.
but yes, they had made their first kind of touchdown as basic forms. They've intelligence. They've exactly what was always just said.
They're improving themselves, getting better, and working more cohesively as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually,
Jive raises his hand.
Oh, yes, Mr. Kitty.
I pull out my gun. I'm gonna kill Shmeevel.
Whoa!
And they
What do I
like
do to kill Shmeevel?
he blushes.
I had a question. Now I just want to kill you. Is that okay? Can you just close your
No.
eyes and let me kill you?
That's at least take me out to a day. Gosh.
Oh, okay. Where do you want to go?
No,
Guys,
we're not. No, we're not doing this.
Please, Jive, you will hunt you in your dreams.
Wait, who's the top out between the both of us?
Me.
All right.
What does that mean?
I'm not sticking with my gun. That's what it means.
That's not the first time that's happened. Anyway, what's your question?
The Dark Star.
Dark Star? What?
Would Shiva like to roll insight?
The fuck is the Dark Star? Oh wait, that's
It's the dark.
Oh,
it's the
wait,
Dark
let's
Star.
let it.
Leon,
You
what
don't
are you?
remember a bit, Squid?
wait, hold on. I don't know what it is.
You don't know the bit?
I don't.
You don't remember?
I don't. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Maybe I might recall it with some time.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, I was gonna also mention that I'm actually leaving Waterdeep for the time being. Well, I was waiting. I was about to leave,
Alright.
but when you guys came, I decided to stay for a little while and get some supplies for the long road. Anyways,
Where you going?
Where are you?
you got a map? I can show you where I'm headed.
Gives him
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
I'd rather not know where you're going, so we can find you.
Oh, I should probably take
Just-
this off.
And he removes the amulet of proof against detection. And he's just gonna throw it on the table for you guys to take. Anyone can
take
take
it.
it.
I immediately take it.
I take it.
I immediately take it.
Roll
Who
it
takes
when
it
you want.
first?
Oh.
Sleight of
Fight
hand,
for
bitch.
it. Oh,
Sleight of
God.
hand.
Oh, okay. Sleight of hand. Let's
Sleight of
go.
hand.
Fight
Is he-
for it.
Is
Do
he
it now.
talking? Reach for it.
Fight for it.
Oh, aw, okay.
Yes, fight.
Oh, okay.
And so he points to this tree right here.
think
Huh?
that's my list.
That
It is-
one.
Which one?
It is the northmost one, up above water, kind of up above water. It's been happening.
The big one. Or the small
Why
one.
specifically there?
Well, besides the strange abnormalities going on over there, the tree's been the supercell surrounding it. My village is at my hometown is actually up there, so I'd like to give
Your
my people a little
hometown?
look. Yeah, the village of Vikar. It's a gnomish village with gnomes.
And the macaroni
How
theater.
Hal can tell you a little bit more about it because, we kind of like started off there. He like scratched the back of his head.
This
yeah.
is
You gotta go back home and
strange.
protect your kind, your folks. Very honorable.
Wouldn't exactly
Wait,
say
oh.
it's all that honorable. Hmm.
Oh,
How close is your hometown to that tree? Is it like directly there, or?
Vice, where would you say Vikar is?
Vikar? I would imagine it's nestled kind of a little bit behind it, near Silvermoon. It's like in Moonwood, kind of over there.
Moonwood.
A little bit off that road over there. So it's not right fucking like, ass to bumper like Marilyn
ass to bumper.
It's a little bit further.
It's a good
Put
like
a mark there.
jaywalk.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, if we go over there, we will meet you. I guess you'll come in my dream, and I'll tell you, hey, we're going over there. So I guess you can prepare for our visit.
Yeah. I'm
The-
Oh.
Huh?
Something up, Marilyn?
I've just got something to I guess ask before you do leave. Since you're familiar with the realm of dreams and whatnot, I've been informed that this ring that I found that was my mother's is made of dream stuff.
Dream stuff?
Yes. Like, it's not from here, it's from the... Well... Like, she kind of, like, hands it over. I don't quite know what to do with it, and... You seem more well-informed than I am. Like, specialized in that kind of stuff, and...
Can I take a look at this Vice? I have a scroll of detection, or no, not a scroll of identify on me.
So ED already used identify earlier, but you have a unique perspective in that you're very knowledgeable in the realm of dreams. So I'll let you make a very easy, very special Arcana check.
Can I bardic inspo myself?
Go ahead and bard.
I'm a bard.
I think it's a 1d5?
6.
1d6. Okay.
Well, I guess it depends on what level you're...
My nuts itch.
Scratch him. Go on.
So you take a look at this ring, and I'm assuming Marilith kind of shows you her original one, kind of for her original one for for reference, and you think to it. Though you aren't 100% not like your expertise isn't necessarily the Fae, but rather the realm of dreams. Something like the astral plane. It doesn't mean you don't have knowledge specifically on what something like a manifestation of had. Usually those are done in very special, powerful circumstances, as when there's like people who die with unfinished dreams, they become banshees or ghosts or other vengeful spirits, angry at the life that they once had. And in certain rare cases, the will, the spirit, or the dreams that those people had the wishes of what they wish to do, they live on long after they've passed, or perhaps after a fate has befallen them, something unknown. And where in an areas, where in an areas in connection with those where such things are strongest, these things of dream stuff can manifest themselves.
I'm gonna convey this information to Merilith and the gang.
What do you want me to say about it?
There's a use of it also as well as dream stuff, much like any other thing, can be melded into a material. I haven't come up quite what it does yet, but I'll get back to you on that. So I'll give you that information later.
Feeling shadow stuff for my setting. I see how it is.
No, I promise you, I had this in the works for like fucking weeks.
I see. Stealing my concepts for your game.
In this group, we steal everyone's concepts.
I just think it's funny because the Shadowfell and the Fae are like opposite, We're handling
Shadow
both.
stuff is a legitimate thing from 5e. It just makes sense that there's a Fae material. It's fine.
Thank you, Shmeevel.
I promise I'm not copying you. I promise.
No, you can copy me all you want.
You know what?
Shmeevel, was it? Was it Shmeevel?
Yes, it is I, Shmeevel, Tinky Toes Blackheart Borgus Lord. That's my name.
Yeah, to be entirely fair, I like the idea of harvesting, like dream metal. It sounds very fun, but with how things are going currently, I don't think we'll be able to do much of anything when it comes to projects like that at the moment.
Well, you don't know what's going to happen in the future.
Yes, I fucking do. It is incredibly clear to me where this place goes for like the next few weeks.
Jive puts a hand on your shoulder, looks at you with those disgusting looking this dazed off eyes.
Stop that.
If there's any lesson that I've ever been taught, it's that people don't like changing. And things will just keep on the way they are until someone almost dies. And then things will change. But until then, I'll scream to the void and beg for stuff to get better. But it won't. It won't.
That's why you become the change, Mr. Cat. Do what you must to see it through.
I mean, I've tried to almost kill people and threaten them with the gun before, but that always gets me in trouble.
Threatening with a gun? That's not professional at all.
I've threatened them with a bomb before, too.
What?
It is very professional.
Ridiculous. No. What you gotta do is you gotta...
Fine.
He like whispers into your ear.
Oh god.
Can I give him my bardic die?
Can I just get inspo? Can I get inspo? Because he's an NPC trying to help me. Can I have inspo?
He's just basically telling you to be more persuasive, not to be
Can I grab Shmeevel's face?
Go for it.
Very squishy.
Shmeevel.
Jive.
I'm not a negotiator.
Not with that attitude. You see, look at Taki.
I am legitimately a killer. I am not here to negotiate trade terms.
Shush. Now take a look at Taki.
Wait.
All right.
All right, I'm looking at her.
All right. Now, when we met when we went to get Booker on the throne, it wasn't as straightforward as one would imagine.
I'm pissed that one of my kind was dethroned for that bugbear. I hope you know that.
He's actually mixed, but I won't get into that. But anyway,
it was a willing interaction.
Now, listen. Taki is the least charismatic person I have ever had the displeasure of meeting.
Oh yeah, Taki's a dumbass.
Yeah, I know, right? But anyways, how can we get someone from her level of charisma to exceed and excel? And that's why you get a fancy outfit.
There's no coming
slap
back
her
from
in there.
Infinity, Shmeevel.
Trust in what I say.
Shmeevel, you
not
just
how
want
you
to
make
put
someone more
Taki in an
persuasive.
outfit to see her neeps and
Not how
tatties.
that's not how you make someone persuasive. That's how you make someone.
What?
Why you make a gun stand up? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't put things on the table. I kind of get what you're saying though. I kind of get it. And my sister would probably agree with you.
Gotta try, Jive.
Listen.
There's no point in not trying.
I do try. I do.
Try and try and try and try and try again. You can't just be static all the time. That's no way to do things. Maybe you can, but then you'll end up becoming someone like me. And let me tell you, I'm pretty old.
You do not want to be like Fleglin.
Yeah, shut up!
How old is Mr. Fleglin? Is Mr. Fleglin like 10,000 years old?
No, nothing like that. I'm just average aged for a gnome. Someone like Soul would be able to discern like the longevity of like all long creatures.
I don't like. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I see all of this as incredibly temporary. I'm gonna help out as much as I can to make things all swell and whatever and hold together. But eventually, we are all completely fucked, and that's just how it is.
Not with that attitude.
I'll be alive though. I'll be alive. I know I'll live. That is all I know.
I had that same sentiment long ago.
I'll try to help everyone else live, but I know I'll be alive.
Pats Jive. Just let what I said sit with you, okay? Think of look at that amulet I gave you. All right, now.
You didn't give it to me. You tried to take it, and I took it.
But you took it in the end, so it's yours now. It's my gift to you. Hands. Yeah, you're very fast. Very quick.
You know what I could do with that speed? I could steal a book out from Booker's foot and break all of his bones.
Holy shit, you did that?
Wait, you did that?
No.
Jive?
Yo, I was gonna get the moment you guys came here, I was gonna offer some of those gifts.
Jive.
I didn't do anything.
Jive. Jive! What the fuck?
It's like a guilty cat.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Jive! That's our friend! What the fuck?
That's Jive. Mama.
Oh my fucking god.
I may have broken all of Booker Bone Crusher's bones, and I may have made him shit himself, and I may have taken everything that he owns. But I respect him. I respect him incredibly.
That doesn't sound like respect at all.
You just robbed a cripple.
Yeah,
well,
you just robbed a cripple.
He wouldn't want you to like. I mean, he really wouldn't want you to look at him as like a cripple. He'd like you to look at him as like Booker Bone Crusher. But that's kind of a stupid way of going things. He's still, a cripple.
I mean, right now he's Booker Bone Crushed.
Wow, Melif. Really? Come on, that's a bad joke.
I didn't kill him. He just pooped himself, and I took everything from him.
Yeah, it takes a lot to kill him. He took a whole poison.
He left everything out in the open. He doesn't care about it. Like we both know, if he cared about it, he'd put it away somewhere.
To be honest, he poos himself a lot, so that's not really an achievement either.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it really didn't. It wasn't really all that hard.
Either way,
all I did was take a book, and then he completely shit his pants.
I will say this before we get off too far of a tangent. I will visit your dreams. I just needed a good look at all of you.
Out of my dreams.
I'll see you there, baby. He looks at Merilith. I'll be seeing you, especially Merilith, after what you just showed me. It's really curious, honestly. I've never seen such a item before.
I won't have you harassing the deer.
Make me a quick check. Make me a quick history check, Shmi.
Actually, what's my potent? Hold on.
What?
Also, apparently it's a D8 at level 8, so I'm just.
So if you get a 17, that's a 20. Raw.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll Oh, 20. What's that get me? DM.
So like you see, so like you kind of think back is like, yeah, well, this is kind of weird though. So you think back, like you're kind of like you think back to like your constant battles with Abel, and with Abel, and you think it's like there's something a little bit strange about like how strangely sturdy he is with his armor, and then you realize like at least when you encounter him, he's wearing dream stuff armor.
Dream stuff armor.
That motherfucker.
That mother.
I'd like to
Oh.
call it something different, if that's okay with everyone here at the table.
What do you wanna
Taki.
call it?
Fey or
No, I know what to call it.
what?
Fagnium.
No, Fey
It's
or.
fake. No, it's fake, so it's Fagnium.
No, it's Fey or.
No, Fagnium.
No,
like
Fey or.
magnesium? No, it's Fagnium.
No, it's Fey or.
I don't give
Four.
a shit what it's
Fey
called.
turns into Fagnium.
No, it's a 4. FOUR. 4.
Hold on. Another idea, just pitching it out here. Jive.
Or
The,
How
me out.
about we just keep calling it by the regular name? It's not or the
Please.
name of the or does not matter.
dream stuff is fucking stupid. I don't want to call it that.
It's pretty sturdy though. I'll tell you that. Mr. Abel is probably wearing the shit, which is why I can't really kill him in any
You know
more
he's wearing
dreams.
shit.
I wish. Taki, for the time that you've gone, I've been battling with Abel this entire time.
you win?
No, fuck that shit. This guy's strong.
Well, do better.
Motherfucker's cheating.
Yeah, motherfucker is
Does
cheating.
it look like I'm wearing?
Dude,
Does it look like
motherfucker
I'm
is
wearing-
with the council of the trees and shit, bro. Like, what do you want us to do?
I don't know. Fucking kill a tree. That's what you were supposed to
I
do. But then
only
you came
have
back.
my sword. I only have
your sword is
I'd
your
like you to
grandpa.
try to kill a tree
Exactly.
when you have the crew that we're running. This is like impossible to do even the most basic tasks, and it's not our fault.
You guys are so dysfunctional.
It's not our fault.
Unfortunately.
I've witnessed literally all of them work as hard as they possibly could, only for it to come to a fault for almost no reason.
On the council. Wiggle, wiggle.
if you're having more trouble with your party, just send
Well, it's not with any of us. I'm okay with everyone here for the most
or
part.
the people, honestly. Taki, you still have that dress I made you. Put on your big girl dress. Go talk to people.
Oh, what do you want me? What you want me to seduce my lady lumps to the goddamn merchant to Lord? Actually, that's a good idea. Hold on.
What do you think I did?
I told you, he only wants to see your nips and tatties.
Taki, hold on. Wait,
What?
hold on. What do you mean lower the price? What's going on?
Oh, the price is. That's it. I'm not gonna say the real price.
Oh, okay. Well, I have some super good news. I have this wand of polymorph, which is a very rare magic item.
Okay, no, the cost is not okay. Ooh, all right. We can work with this,
We can work with this. We can sell
but we can
the
talk to him.
shit that I got, and we can get equivalents. We can get a fucking
And I'll
box.
wear my dress. Yes.
No, you don't. Don't
That
wear
dress
your
was made with great care, by the way.
And very
That should gives you a bonus,
Taki,
by the
stop.
way.
You really need to just play into your strength. Stop trying to be
I still have mine.
like that and like be persuasive. Just be a warrior, dude.
Warriors are.
I
only
don't
so
want to be a warrior. I want to be persuasive.
Like I
as
don't
well.
pretend to be incredibly charismatic. I'm a fucking murderer. I threaten people. That's just what I do, Taki. And you need to start acting like it too. You are what you are. You can't change it. You'll never
I'm not
be able to
gonna.
change
I
it.
don't want to threaten people.
Well, you don't have to. It's
Like-
not what a warrior does. A warrior is like honorable.
Maylith just
like,
kind of looks
inspiring
at
speeches
Cheegle
and hold up
like,
their weapon and
Looks at
proclaim
Marilyn.
war against some fucking micronation or some shit. I don't fucking know.
That's not. No,
Dear
that's what.
scared.
That's what.
That's what a warrior does.
No, I don't even. We don't even take over micronation.
Hey, Jive, do you want a costume?
No, I don't.
What if it's really nice?
No.
But like, really, really nice.
What if it's nice enough so
I'm
you
in the
feel
I'm in the
better?
middle of some. I'm very serious. Like you need to start acting like a warrior instead of acting like a very charismatic leader. Play into your strengths.
I am,
You're not.
which I rather not.
Play into your strengths. Just I don't know, hype people up. Tell them we're gonna kill people or some shit. I don't know.
I'll do my best.
Instead of trying to do convincing and stuff like that, just do dramatic speeches.
Okay.
Was this off base somehow?
You don't know what I've been through, right?
I
was-
only know what I've been seeing so far.
What I was that, but change. It's difficult to explain. Okay.
I'm talking about like being personal with people. Like you don't have to. You're mentioning being personal with the quartermaster and trying to convince them through matters of persuasion. Like you're just not that person. Don't try to be that person.
Oh.
Out of
Oh.
character. I need to piss.
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
don't know how this is off base with you.
No, sorry. Remember, I have spaz brain.
This is
I
what
did-
I mean by don't pretend to be a person you're not, because this is where it leads you. You just get
I mean, here's
confused.
the thing. I did offer him my assistant on like making the thing, so I did play to my strengths in a way. Literally.
I mean, you're strong. You can lift stuff.
And I
help
can
out,
give morale to the
Okay.
folks who I'm working with. Win-win.
and that would probably make people feel better. That's definitely playing to your strengths.
Yeah. So
Ass is huge.
What wouldn't be playing to your strength is trying to negotiate a price with them, because that's
no,
not
no,
what
hell
you
no.
do.
That's not my forte. Hell no. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
But it would help though. Nah,
It would help, but you can't ask that
no. I
of
think
yourself. You should
I
have-
think
talk to my sister. Get my
yeah,
sister
I
to
think
help
Jinx
you
is the
talk to
more
your person.
persuasive end of the talking, so I'll ask her.
I'm
about
not
that.
even intimidating. When I threaten people, they don't even seem to care, despite me holding a gun at them most of the time.
I think at this point they don't really care. They know, I guess.
They don't know shit. I'd kill them in an instant.
Yeah, I know. But
I
Please
don't.
don't.
know.
just don't, please,
I will. I'll do it.
please don't.
It's gonna happen one of these days. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I'm gonna shoot someone.
So, you guys wanted your stuff back? The stuff that we had
Yes, please.
on our adventure?
I already stole it.
Well,
Well,
you didn't.
not all of it, I assume.
No, I got
We
all
do
of it.
need the hundreds and hundreds of pounds of cold iron. Yes,
Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah,
and
we can
also
go get it.
the big haul too.
Yeah.
I already got that.
No,
Ow.
no, Jive. When I say the big haul, I meant like a shit ton of books, like a metric shit ton of books.
Yeah, I got a few.
Yeah.
I have one tome of Clear Thought which hasn't been used, and that's legendary. So I thought about selling it.
Keep all the magic stuff, or at least sift through it and see what you guys need.
We need gold.
Oh, yeah, you got a lot of people, and you expect to take more? Gosh.
Yeah, that's the problem. Old. In this day and age, am I right? Uh,
Well,
We
But
need
yes.
gold.
the long haul will be amazing because we need just shit ton of books, and that's a lot of books to go through.
We'll work on it.
And Shmeevel, before you go, come here. I picked up
walks over.
Shmeevel.
Wah!
Well, good luck, and this is the one time, okay?
Ah.
I give him a smooch in the forehead, and that's it. I just drop him dead.
Dunk.
That's for good luck.
Thank you.
Why is there a picture of Booker as a baby?
I thought it might bring you guys good luck. Don't sell it. It's special. It's got
Did
love
you-
in it.
Did you paint this?
No, I stole it from the mansion. I've just carried it this entire time.
Why did you carry Booker, baby? You
I
look
had
so. You look so hairy. He's
Just know that's the Duke of Waterdeep watching over you.
Oh God.
As a baby?
Yeah, it's him as a baby.
He shits himself then. He shits himself now.
Dear God.
Oh my
World's
God.
over.
Vice, where is the Duke of Waterdeep? Or like the previous Duke?
Where's the cat? Big
don't
cat
know.
toe.
So the last thing you heard of him, he was heading towards he was heading towards the furthest tree,
Oh,
which
the
is the
big
one
tree.
Does.
Is it
All right.
here or the Sunny South tree?
No,
Are we
it's
ending?
like
Ooh, it's the one all
Yeah.
the way to the right, I believe.
Oh, the
in
sun.
the
upside down.
desert right here. In the desert.
Oh, in the desert. Holy
the desert.
shit.
Big hairy cat
Okay.
ghost desert.
Also, why is this upside down?
Yeah, there's one that's just upside fucking down.
Oh yeah,
and it's
that's
massive.
that's
It's up
on
to date.
purpose.
Okay.
Shmeevel, would you like to reveal your observations?
Yes, I would. Go on, Mr. Voice.
So, or do you want to, or
You
okay? So Shmeevel kind of like he kind of was like oh yeah, on that weird note, or something like we've had a little bit more time to study the trees, and some of them are a little bit more different. It's like the one that the Duke is heading for, it's dead. I think
Excuse me?
it's thin
Dead?
and blackened, and it looks a lot like a dying tree. Well, granted, maybe it's because it's in the middle of a fucking desert, but don't you think that's a little bit strange? I don't know. He took himself and a good number of mercenaries, people I've never even seen before, and they all headed on an expedition that way. So that's that, I guess. And then as for the
We'll figure it
actually
out later.
the one further down, the one surrounded by all those new volcanoes, it's upside down. It's so weird. Its roots are upwards and they're extending outwards like this bowl, kind of, and the base of the tree is just burrowing down within, and it's surrounded by fire.
Oh, great. The trunks are reaching for the goddamn moon.
One of them is going down, and the other one seems like it's dying. But well, I mean that's just an updated. We've learned a little bit more, but that's about it.
Oh. Side tangent. Side question. Evil. Do you know any vampires in fucking Waterdeep that might have snuck on the goddamn board?
Does
I want to be a
Shmeevel know?
vampire. I want to be a vampire. I want to be a vampire.
I mean,
Strahd von Barb. No kidding.
Waterdeep has fucking Waterdeep has countless fucking strange creatures, including mind flayers down there. It's not unreasonable that there's the odd vampire in there somewhere.
I mean, there's quite a lot of creatures in Waterdeep.
Do you think he could turn me into one?
You don't want to be one.
Yeah, I do want to be
Ew.
one.
At least you want to be
I
a
wanna creature
vampire.
of the night.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I want to be a full vampire.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can look in Waterdeep and and go looking for a vampire sugar daddy
No way.
to go grant you that.
No way. I want to tie down
Yes
a
way.
vampire, look him in the eyes, and tell him that he's going to make me one, or I'm going to blow his fucking head off. And
mean
then I
a
want to do
thrall.
it anyway. No, I don't want to be a thrall. I want to be a full-fledged,
He's
full-blood
gonna make
fucking
you be a
vampire.
thrall.
I don't care. I'm going to threaten him. I'm going to find a way to extract his vampire juices, and I'm going to turn myself into a
Ew.
vampire.
Interesting. But no, I have not heard of any recent vampires. I mean,
Great.
you're gonna have to be a little more specific about it. Maybe I can look for something. I know you've got what was it, Halia on board? She's pretty
Huh?
good at getting information. Who else?
Halia, more like...
I mean, I did send Olivia to also track down the...
Oh yeah, Olivia's pretty good at tracking.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dude.
Wow, you didn't even consult me. You didn't ask me for anything.
Because you're too good for it.
She's probably gonna use you for something else if that's the case.
She's just worried that I'm gonna find the vampire all for myself, and then I'll hog tie him and make him my little.
That's what I
Yeah,
fear.
she's been having a ball with Nugget and
A ball?
Leonark.
Like moaning and
I-
all that.
What if
Wait
I
a minute.
tie
It's
up
kind of
and-
uncomfortable.
I can make Halia I'll be right back.
Oh,
I'm back. I can't find her.
well,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Halia. Where is she?
Oh yeah, she's like meandering around.
Halia
I
to the
mentioned,
deck.
do you appear in the hallway that she's walking down?
Sure. Just skirts.
Hold on, can I emerge out of the
Materializes.
shadows behind her and like come at her with a knife?
Yeah, she's Smeeble, and she fucking points with like just a death glare scowl. You.
Oh no.
And then you come up at her with the fucking knife.
Halia.
I'm gonna hold her hostage.
What the?
The fuck are you doing?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I see what this is. You've all decided you've had enough of my charm, and now you brutes are here to have your way with me, aren't you?
That's
real.
right.
No.
I brought the rope for a reason. I'm gonna take my rope out of the backpack.
Oh, we're really doing
Would
this?
Nugget be
No,
there
we're
since
doing
Halia's
this.
there and they're a duo?
Yeah.
Nugget is
doing
100% there too. And
This is a really weird kink. What the hell's happening?
Oh, no, we're not doing that here.
What?
I'm all right. Well, maybe next time, if someone's able to get information, we can try again.
All right. Halia. Hey, by the way, if there's a sexy vampire, seduce it for us. And, I don't know.
what do I look like? You're common whore?
Yes.
What if we tie you
Yeah.
up with rope?
No.
What if we tie you up with rope? Would that make you feel better? I was told that this is helpful.
Hey, I don't do that for free, okay? I don't know who told you that.
How
I
much
didn't
then?
think- I thought this was a service you would want to pay for, not the other way around.
I thought this was out of the good of your own heart. Wait, were you actually trying to
Huh?
kidnap me?
No.
No. It was just I was just playing around. I thought that's what
Just
I
a prank,
was.
bro.
I'm sorry. I
Oh
apologize.
no, by all means, I'm into it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I have the rope. If you get information on the vampire, I can use the rope.
Have
But
you
yeah,
ever heard the term autoerotic asphyxiation?
I have. It's exciting.
But yeah,
I
Halia.
imagine you're.
But
You're saying this in front of
Anastasia, what is wrong with
Yeah,
you
I'm putting
guys?
Jesus'
I didn't realize
ears.
he was there.
What
Yeah,
does
I think
that
at this
mean?
point, Soul he just grabs Station.
don't
He's like,
wanna
hey,
know.
let's go check up on the
You don't wanna
people
know.
in the.
Oh yeah, I've literally strapped explosives to my chest and like suicide bomb someone just for the thrill of it. I totally get it. I totally get it.
But for real, Halia, there is a vampire among us, so be wary.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Do you think he's in the vents?
Perhaps.
He's venting.
So hide that pretty little neck of yours, or don't. I guess I don't know.
Now, what if
Talia,
he's
you're really
bitten
good at
and
the
he's
game Among
useless?
Us. Would you help us find the imposter?
Oh yeah. I know a little bit of roleplay. Sure, I can find your sussy imposter. Yeah.
Yeah, find my sussy imposter and press my big red button.
Wait, don't vampires like virgins?
Halia is not a virgin,
Yeah,
but
don't they
Nugget
like
maybe.
The Nugget's a virgin, so he
Oh,
grows
no.
it.
Advice. I pull out my
Oh, you're not
glowing red
sacrificing
button
Nugget.
that I have in my inventory. I have a glowing red button. I bring
Press
it
it.
out.
Press it. Press
Does she
it.
press it?
She doesn't press it.
Go on ahead, press the button. Call an emergency meeting.
It's just that was easy button.
Do you press it?
I'm asking Halia to press it.
I don't know. What does it do?
Well, it's an emergency meeting. It's an
All right.
emergency.
What's the emergency?
Among Us. There's an imposter among us.
And the curtain's closed.
I hate this. I fucking hate this.
We're in a spaceship. We're hundreds of meters high. There's an imposter vampire sucking blood. Ugh.
I thought I was the imposter.
Whoa, they should make a game based off of this, you guys.
Holy shit.
Pain. Agony.
Alright, I must stop the
Thing I
stream now. I
told
think
you
that's
was
it
a
for the
lie.